Cheticus, what's up? Chet, do you want to cast with me? I never invited you because I know you're really busy. But you and I haven't cast in a while.
Hey,
Shuey!
Hey, who wants to have some fun?
Thank you for the raid, Shuey. I've not been doing any shoutouts, and I should. But I'm verbally shouting out. None of my mods have been doing it. Shuey, it's been a shit show. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Pilly
who
Pilly!
wants to have some fun?
Thank you for the raid as well. See what I'm saying? It's been a shit show, guys and gals. We will. I'm dead right now. Yeah, you don't have to. Chat, you don't have to, man. I didn't mean to put you in a spot. Pilly and Shuey, thank you both. Much love. Hope you both had good streams. All right, let me ask. Anakitos, what's up? Yeah, we're on NA. No, we have them in. We're on NA. We're going to Singapore because Korean servers are fucked. Blizzard really screwed the pooch on this one, guys. Why I was bitching about... How you doing, Anakitos? Mr. Maverick. My man, Mr. Maverick. I miss you, brother. By the way, I actually do. Pilly. I miss Pilly and... I met Pilly for all 2 seconds, but you know what? It was good. I got to actually meet him. If I can go to Atlanta and he's there this year, and you too, I don't know for sure if I'm going. It sucks. Because I know if I go and I see all the Koreans and stuff this time, the Koreans will be there. Hopefully Pilly will make a little more time for Dave too. Yeah, dude, you got your baby now and stuff. Dude. At the same time, what's more important in life? You know what I mean? Like, I need to make time for myself, too, you know? I hope you're all doing good. We got this thing going, Chicken Man. Shout out to Steadfast, too. Are you a poor Canadian? Don't you know? And I live in upstate New York. I'm trying to save money. As blue as the Rockies. That John Denver was full of shit. Cheticus. Yeah, KSL chat. Yep. I'm gonna go to Hero. Alright, I'm gonna get Hero versus Buckstar. SOS is playing that I should cover him. Yo, what a goated matchup. All right. I'm grabbing a beer. Hold on. I had to check on him. Is it Triple H or Triple? Wait, hold on. I'm doing some admin work, guys. Bear with me. I'm doing like 3 different things and 4 different things at the same time. I gotta find players. Where the fuck's Estrella? I saw him in here. SOS? SOS and Estrella, I'm missing it, guys. Yeah, chat, you know me, my love for SOS. I'm not capturing it. It's SOS versus Estrella. I hope to God somebody covers it. Because when I get those replays, I'm casting the shit out of it. But SOS is playing Estrella. We're getting Hero versus Buckstar shot, which is sick. But I didn't even see the bracket. Dave Testa missing SOS and Estrella. That's like the most base train ever. This is a base train, but Jesus fuck. You can hate Protoss all you want, but that's like the most goated thing I've ever heard of. Estrella and SOS. That's crazy shit. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Elkion in the blue, representing Dragon Kites of Gaming, is Hero. And his opponent in the upper right, representing G79. I'm asking what that... It is Buckstar. He's got a Valhalla thing. He should join Berserker or Kirktown, I'm starting to think. I gotta ask him about that. Chat, I know Kirktown bored you. Chat, you know you could play against Pig's team, by the way. Shui did it. Shui's part of Kirktown. Chat, we may need you in a clan war, mate. If you're not doing anything and you got time. Kirktown's been playing against Pigpan, and we might actually have Pig in it in the next one. So you guys know, too. Alright, interesting setup from Buckstar shot. Kind of a little bit of a Roddy kind of move. Yeah. And also, guys, while you're at it, I'm going to start using my, this Rogue Energy drink partnership. I hope it doesn't fail fully. The incentive for using it is the money that I get from it if people use it. And I'm hoping I do because they reached out to me for partnership for it. I'm going to try to work on some things. It's a good, I don't know, something to do, I guess. But I'm going to be using that money for tournaments. Oh yeah, Gene Sims been our unsung hero for Kirktown. I think chat might actually be... I want to ask if we can expand it when Pig's playing, if we can add a few more sides, because I have a feeling Pig would love the shit out of casting the Clan Wars with Kirktown. Gene Sim, you had to have been happier than a pig in shit, ironically. Okay, Hero playing... This is a Diamond Protoss, by the way. Our boy Buckstar shot from Ed A. He's usually gotten dark, but we got a PvP. Hero going for a proc. Yo, he's going for Regate Robo in his natural. Let's go. Is he going to depths? Yeah, of course he's going to... Hero's gonna go to depths. The depths could just kill him. The depths probably will just kill him. Unless Buckstar shot's feeling saucy. He's playing on the Singapore server, so there's gonna be a lot of ping. It's not even what? It's not even 3-gate robo. It's another pylon. Hero's going for a damn fat. This is a ridiculously fast robo, by the way. Jesus Lord, guys, get your learnings on, because Hero ain't fucking around. This is like what I've done before. I've done like ridiculous fast, like Immortal. Like you can do it. You skip a lot of shit. He's going for a depths and a, oh my god. This is the craziest 3-gate robo. But he is playing against an NA Diamond player. But still, no shield batteries for Buckstar. He only has 2 gates? Why is he building so many pylons, Buckstar? No! He's gonna recall stuff. The 4 adepts come in. The recall gets the 2 stalkers back. But Big Daddy Immortal's out, and there's 2 stalkers with the 4 adepts and an Immortal against 4 stalkers and a shit ton of probes. That's all we got. Probes need to pull. Oh, wait. Oh, that was actually a decent pull. But Buckstar's like a Diamond 2 Protoss. This is, yeah. Buckstar's played in a lot of KSLs, guys. He tries to play every week. He actually had good KSL points for the SummerSlam. So, guys, more importantly than anything, if you want to support anything, consider becoming a patron for KSL. Even GSL says, guys, you should support KSL after GSL, if nothing else. Of course, they gotta plug it in, but they actually give favors. Buckstar not making the moves. He reacted swiftly, but I don't think that was the play, mate. He did kill the Immortal. Oh my god, actually, look what he did. He killed the Immortal at 6 adepts, but at the expense of what? Every single worker he had. What a madman. This guy has no chill. He's Omega dead. But still, you gotta hand it to him. He went down to the last probe. GG is called. That was so scrappy. Am I? Or am I so sane? That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Buckstar shot gets taken down, but with some pretty high class. My favorite Protoss is here, guys. And I'm not casting him. It's SOS. Hero is going to be like, Dave, I thought I was. Pilly Pilly's going to be like, Dave, I thought I was. Yes, there's a lot of Protoss that I am. But of all time, like the pro players and everything else, the guy won a couple BlizzCons. Come on. I think Pilly would give me a pass and saying SOS is there. I think Pilly could still take games off of him right now. Probably even win. If he's not too busy playing fucking CSGO. All right, spawning in the upper left-hand corner, like special. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Equilibrium. What I didn't have last week because I was so sick because of my shitty stomach. Representing Dragon Kites of Gaming, it is Hero in the blue. And his opponent in the purple, he's Diamond from G79. With this, what the fuck is that? It's a porcupine, I think. It's a chupacabra. Give it up for Buckstar Shot, who is actually playing pretty standard this time. Hero doesn't have any probes. Well, actually, you know, he's got his first probe go. Look at that. We might actually have a standard setup this game. No cheeky SimCity. Hero actually was toying with him. I think Hero actually was literally mind gaming him. He's like, you think you could beat me? Like, there's two players from Korea, in my eyes. The number equally tied for this, and it's the mind games. Hero and Gumi God. Those guys have, I wouldn't say the mechanics of all the times for one of them, but one of my favorite Terran players, Gumiho. Obviously, who doesn't love Gumiho? But Hero and Gumiho both sometimes do play like diamond players with great game sense, and I don't know. I mean, the jury's still out on that. You guys know what I'm getting at, though. I don't want to eat my shoes for anything. Or socks, as Shuey says. But anyway, we'll see what happens here. What are our first opening units? It's 2 Stalkers from Hero. Very delayed 1 Stalker. Wait, what's Buckstar Shot? He must have been pulling probes for one. Did he pull all his probes for one probe? Oh, they're not using the patch. They're not using the mod. Oh my god. Buckstar Shot must have pulled everything off gas or had no gas saturation. You never want to do that in PvP. Buckstar Shot. Where's your gas? Why aren't we getting Warp Gate Buckstar Shot? I'm really confused at what's going on our purple Protoss side. He has no gas. He has no proxies. He has no Warp Gate. He's going for a Stargate? He's going for... You're not getting any Warp Gate, Buckstar Shot. Ay. He dropped he was too busy dropping this pylon and letting it finish in Hero's wall. Thinking he's living rent-free in Hero's head. He's gonna drop a pylon over here. Okay? Somehow he's floating. He's ahead on workers over Hero. I just want to let you know it's Proxy Robo versus Robo. The problem Buckstar Shot has here. Are you ready for this, folks? Is he forgot Warp Gate. Oh my god. I forgot to go to teamliquid.net, by the way. Bear with me. I don't mean to ruin this. Oh my god. Buckstar, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Alright, hang on. Shit, I forgot to go to teamliquid.net for this. I actually... a lot of people go to Team Liquid to look for tournaments. People shit on it, but... When you're casting stuff, if you got a TL event for stream stuff, it is a huge difference in viewership. More than one would think. Everybody's like, oh, goes to Team Liquid. A lot of people, that's who. Immortal's out, but there's no warp gate again. That's a big issue. The Adept's going to come in. I don't think Hero's going to be so merciful this time. The Adept's actually, what? He shades away. Interestingly enough, Buckstar does not have another gate going. He should have. The Warp Prism's out. Hero's coming in with a lot, but his big tragic flaw is that he didn't spend the 50 gas. He went all in on minerals, I think. And he should have pulled those probes a second before, but he's going to lose Big Daddy. Immortal number 2's on the way. Warp gate's not even done from a bit of a miscalculation from our Diamond player. Wow, I'm impressed. GG. And he actually is probably serious. I think he is. Hero's going to take it as Swift 2-0. And that is the end of that PvP. SOS says, thanks. I want to show a good game. I'm so sad I missed SOS and Estrella. Why, gods? This is so good. SOS literally messaged me, guys, that he wants to put on a good show today. But what a crazy thing. High praise coming from a Diamond 2. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I mean, I have like Diamond 2 MMR. I was literally playing like it. I'm only Diamond 1 at max. But when I go on Smurf accounts, I've taken down my fair share. That's reverse Smurf accounts that Pilly ranked up for me. And Gamer Richie. And even when my friends play customs, I beat enough grandmasters that I feel like something's off. Something's off is I need to stop streaming and take some time to play. And also take some time away from this godforsaken game on the playing side. And also maybe not die from the stomach shit. I wanted to get SOS, so Hero takes it at 2-0. I want to see if anybody's covering him. If nobody's covering SOS and Astray, I'm going to be so sad. Because that's like the goated series, I'm telling you. And that sucks because I'd like to see them face off later in the tournament. Astray's playing... Who's covering it? It's got to be Chicken Man or Steadfast, maybe. Let me take a look. But Yeti knows too. How happy am I that you guys have no idea? Steadfast is? Oh, dude, of course. But I mean, Chicken Man and Steadfast now. Oh, yes. I'm so glad Steadfast covered it. All right, guys, let's see what we got next. I think I'm going to be on this. Hero has become mine, but the fact that we have him there, I don't want to insult players, you know, it'd be rude because it's like whatever, but it's just the fact that I never have gotten to cast SOS. And he, like, you guys don't understand, my old style of Protoss used to be there. All right. Holy shit, guys. That match with Estrella and SOS, for him to play that's actually respectful of Estrella, believe it or not. I'm gonna get Creator. All right, Creator versus Reaper. All right, guys, I need to use the bathroom. I need a hero. I need a hero to hold on the morning. Guys, I need to use the bathroom, and I need to grab a brewski. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Going in the game. We're gonna go Creator versus Reaper. Team Gosu rated in earlier too. So this is for Team Gosu as well. An NA player. All right, anyway, here we are. I hope we see some interesting stuff, because if I don't get to get SOS this time, I'm going to be very sad. He knows, though. But here we are. I didn't actually see the score, or I didn't pay attention, because my brain is, like, so fucking dumb. All right, anyway, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Oceanborn, in the red, representing God fucking knows, it is Creator. And his opponent in the upper left, from Team Gosu, loves his cheese, has drones, it is Reaper. Jesus, guys, let me just tell you something. This is why I suck as a salesman. We have a proxy hatch. First, it's a hatch gas pool in Creator's face. But guys, this is why I suck as a salesman. If you saw in the other scenes, we got Rogue Energy drinks. It's going to be how I'm going to fund tournaments a bit, as well as everything else. Nobody really has confidence in it, but Dave's been drinking it. I'm going to be showing you more. I'm going to be doing more. They reached out to me. I said, fuck it, let's try it out. I somehow had heard of him or seen him somewhere, and I don't even think it was from streams, honestly. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe I'll find something. I'll be the only streamer to make Rogue Energy drink and beer combo. But I'm not doing that tonight. You know? Alright, anyway, the probe's gonna scout this out. Doesn't see anything. Creator is still unaware of the proxy hatch, which is gonna complete. The Zealot is out in the wall. Reaper may just be so cheesy. He may be able to pull this off. Roach Warren scouted. Creator may think this is a triangle third. No, he scouts it. but it's already completed. 2 links coming out. Nothing else from our Zerg player. And Creator is going to immediately react. Okay, so it's a last-minute scout. He's still going to do it. The wall off comes from Creator. By the way, this isn't Hero Point. This is Creator. These are new maps. So Protoss players now. I know everybody likes to shit on Protoss players. Here's looking at you, Shui. I'm joking around, Shui. Shui's not even here, probably. Shui loves KSL. We just don't have a Terran playing. I wanted to get Shui to laugh if she ends up coming in. But hey, Dave, Shui actually is very, very understanding to most honorable Protoss players. The problem with playing Protoss is stuff like this. When you actually have map changes and patches, right? It's this shit. It's how the fuck do you wall a new map? And maybe creators never played on it. So Reaper had one day, no, they had the PTR, whatever, and these guys have played on them, but maybe he just didn't have time to, but he had no idea how to wall this. It's an instant win for Gosu's Reaper. Team Gosu, let's go. Reaper takes the first game. All right. All right, anyway, guys. Creator smashes keyboard. He's going to have a Wootsicle and a Dave Testa moment in one. Every Protoss gets it. The thing is, I think more Protoss players... Guys, if I'm going to tell you the truth about Protoss as a race, you guys may not have... Oh, no, wait, I gave it to Creator. That's not right. I'm giving it to Reaper. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, he had to search for his backup keyboard. He's red. Give it up for Creator. The man who's mauling. And his opponent in the upper right going for ye old 12 pool. It is Team Gosu's Reaper. And if at first you succeed, you're just going to do it again because fuck it. Reaper going for a different kind of proxy hatch. Let's take a look at it. Wait, is he? Where? What? We're eyeing this drone because, yeah, he is going to proxy hatch him again. Creator setting up on the high ground. Creator, what game sense? He knows something's up. Reaper's going to go here. Creator's going to go for a one base kind of fucking thing. It's going to appear to be a 12 pool, and that's it. But Creator knows Reaper is a little cheeky, and he's got a vengeance to fill. Maybe he's not sure how to wall this giant fucking gaping thing. It's as though a whale could give birth, and this would still not be walled by the birth baby whales. That's how big of a gaping hole of a low ground wall this is. This would have to be like 3 racks Reaper for Terran, right? With like 3 supply depot. I'm joking. But I'm exaggerating. I shouldn't say it. I am joking, but I am exaggerating. Creator literally choking the wall apart. I'm assuming it's because he's not 100% sure some of these maps are deceptive. Somebody in chat earlier did say that. And honestly, I'm in agreement. I didn't queue that many Zergs today when I played on ladder. Yesterday I did, but I haven't even been thinking when I'm playing, because who does thinking and playing when you play Protoss? You know? Why lower leagues? I'm not going to insult the pro players. Let's be real. I gotta have some kind of couth here. More probes are pulled. Reaper is living rent-free inside of Creator's head. And I love Creator. We all love Creator. We saw him at Home Story Cup. Even if you didn't really before, you're like, come on, man. Creator's such a good dude. Alright. Reaper does have gas started up. He doesn't have metabolic boost. He just started it a bit ago. The hatch is going down. The probes are saved. The Adept is out. The Adept is in trouble. Oh, look at that. When did the... Oh, yo, that acceleration zone actually helped the Adept. This is where Creator has a chance to get something done. Does he catch up with it? He can shade. He wants to get just one more Zergling at least. Maybe get the other two. Get some damage. Workers are in favor of Creator, who's going to start low ground walling. He's learned how to wall after holding the bullshit. And guess what? In a way, I'm feeling Creator's a little ahead, though delayed on his Nexus. He already has his Stargate and Oracle Warp Gate on the way. Creator with the jank wall. This is budget walling 101. He spent time studying with Hero. It's feeling like a South Park meme here. Oh, the block on the Evo. The cancel's huge. He gets more drones. Gets a third drone. This is really early. The 12 pull, you gotta remember, this actually kind of favors Creator. Oh, nice save, but Reaper actually, as cheesy as he is, a lot of pro players and GMs at somewhat some points shit on Reaper. But honestly, some of his moves are ridiculously good, and the man practices a lot. So you gotta give credit where credit's due. He is really good at being a filthy Zerg. I love him. He's a really nice guy, too, to be honest. I know I say that about next to anybody. I don't say that about everybody, though. Anybody that says I say that about everybody in StarCraft can kiss my ever-loving ass. Just want to share that with you. Alright, that being said. 2 oracles flying out across the map. Looking to get some work done. There's 2 spores. There's 2 queens. 2 queens. And not a lot of drones. Creator's ahead, 34 to 24 workers. And he's going to have them for a bit. So even if it seems like Reaper's going to feel like, oh yeah, I'm in a spot. I think this is the game where Creator's doing okay. The Oracle sees the Lings. I need to blow my nose. And we'll see what happens. That being said, were there any more drone kills? 11 drones falling this game. I'd say this has been pretty successful. 6 kills on one Oracle, 0 on the other. The Adepts catching some more. The proxy hatch going down, the cancels, the structures, etc. There's been there's definitely not a lot of drone count. This is the problem with your cheesy Zerg. It's a Hail Mary-nitis. The layer's done. There's not a lot of anything for Reaper, and I think, truthfully, Creator with his 4 gates, his frontal hold, he can take care of this. He's pulling probes. He pulls the zealots. Oh, yeah, he had the zealots in the choke. Look at this. Oh, that's free money. That's a Nidus down. Look at the resources lost. Just a probe and 2 adepts. This is a testament to how good Creator is when he realizes it. He's playing with a vengeance. Creator with just 2 oracles going into a robo bay. Wow, with more gates. He's going for a 2 base all in because it's a 2 base. So he should. He should. This isn't really on his end for cheesing. It's a good reaction. He's ahead on workers. He's ahead on economy. He's ahead on tech. He just needs to hold the bullshit and he's going to destroy him. And that's no disrespect to Reaper. We all know it's here. It's 4 queens, a bunch of lings, a roach warren, overlords, and a lot of hope and dreams. But you know what? I'm going to abandon my castership for a moment and be real with you guys. Wait, is that a change? I think that might be a change. Is it a change? No, it's a zealot in the wall. No, why are we doing this? Creator! You have full energy in the... He didn't need to throw... Oh my god. That was a bit of a blunder. That was his zealot. Creator, I think, didn't need to do that. He could have pulled the immortal forward, shuffled it around, and forced the queens back. And has enough otherwise. He has a lot of zealots making him think it was charged, but this disruptor behind... The disruptors are going to be huge, even though they've been nerfed, by the way. This is the new patch. I'm sorry, these balls feel like you're actually bowling. You know, everybody's like, yeah, you're bowling with disruptors. Now it's literally like the size of like a kid-sized bowling ball. That's the actual purification Nova. No, I'm a little biased. What the fuck? We're going into Phoenix. All right, just when you think you've got the game on somewhat of a dial... The Creator's flexing and he's getting prepared for anything. He's thinking there's Mutalisk. Actually a really, really good read. It's a 2-base Zerg. He goes, maybe somehow he got some more drones. Maybe he got double gas. He's sitting on 2 gases saturated. Oh, yeah, dude. Flopper dog. Hey, man, I'm giving him credit, Yeti. I'm just saying. It's not just go Reaper. Reaper doing all right, but look at... I don't know if you guys can notice. I'm actually... It's more noticeable when you're playing it, I guess, but... GG, well played. He has to go. It's a tournament. He took a game off Creator. Very well done by Reaper. What? Very well done by Creator right there. Taking out his aggression. I hope SOS is still going with Estrella. Oh, yeah, they're 1-1. What a sad... That's a great series, but again, for the first one, Steadfast has to be happy. And shout out to Steadfast for getting this stuff rolling. Guys, make sure you were watching Chicken Man, too. He's on now. Okay, good. They changed the size of the disruptor. They increased the scale of the purification nova. And guess what? It's a net negative if you do the math on it. Omni Skeptic, my friend, I'm going to give him some credit, actually did a better job than the balanced design team on his disruptor model. I'm not going to say that I don't agree with the change. Like in this patch, on his patch, it'd be different. On this patch, the change he made, I'm not going to get into all of it because it's kind of a surprise when they do their thing. And Bing Bong Exports and Omni's made maps and stuff. He's puts a lot of time in this. But I'm saying the actual rework of the disruptor he did was way better. Not saying I don't understand why we had some buffs, but the stuff that we don't. Oh, Cranky is too. Nice. Chicken Man's isn't working still? Oh man, Chicken Man had internet problems. God damn it. Feel bad for him. All right, it's 1-1. Last match. It's match point here. In the upper left-hand corner of Hard Lead, in the red, give it up for Creator, putting his pylon on the high ground. And his opponent in the bottom right in the green, representing Team Gosu, it is Reaper. Well, guys, if Chicken Man isn't on, I'm going to give a big old shout out to Mr. Chicken Man, because guess what? He did all the seeding and stuff. He's having some internet issues. I need all the people rating me. I'm going to go through and do that again as we get going in here. It's no disrespect. We had some big old raids from Shuey and Pilly and everybody else. And earlier on,
he's got himself a good old yeehaw coming right on in.
Understand today's been a fucked up day. It's not anything to do with anything more than that. And Blizzard kind of fucked this. All right, so Reaper with the gas first. Metabolic boost. Is it going to be a Ling Bane bust? It's possible. Is it going to be a layer first? Ventral sack. Overlord. Let's take a look at the pathing of the Overlords. That could be a tell. It's not going to be the case. And this map's actually kind of cool looking for aesthetically. In terms of like what the doodads and the textures, etc. are doing. But anyway, Overlord, just kind of scouting here. I don't know what this is going to be. Okay, it is just going to be a Roachborn. So it's a Lambo-esque build, but
Giddy up.
a little more aggressive. Well, thanks for the fellow Majin Yeti. Another Yeti. Did you happen to be named Yeti? One of my best friends, my best bud on the internet's Yeti Spaghetti's name there. I got a bunch of really good friends. I gotta say, going back on it, Yeti, I got really good friends. When it comes down to it, you gotta be all right there, Majin Yeti. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm kind of rambling here. Anyway, probe. I'm gonna put these cigarettes out. Excuse me. Whew, can't breathe. Just a little under the weather. But anyway, probe is gonna get a confirmation. See, I think he might have saw. Well, he saw the Roachborn. He's anticipating the 3 Rav. It's the 1 base 3 Ravager. Actually, yeah. 3 Rav Speedling all in, but it's a 1 base Protoss getting the shield battery in the hike. This is actually Omega Giga chat out of Creator. This is kind of a blind build order counter. There's no Stargate. I think a Stargate's kind of cool with the Void Ray, but this could work too. He's going Stalker Sentry Immortal. He's got all this stuff. He's hard walling. Yo, this is so good from Creator. He even has the Zealot outside to get some eyes. And this is a one base, like, it's Zerg, yeah, you're very committed to a point, but look at 13 to 22 workers. The longer Creator holds it, it doesn't have to be that long. And this is how Reaper plays. It's not insulting him. It's just a fact. We're in a tournament. I'm going to behave. It's not me on ladder talking shit about everybody. Being an absolutely horrible human being. That I'm actually not. I'm not that bad of a guy, guys. It's just, you know, ladder makes you into the worst person ever. Sometimes I feel like Joseph Stalin. No, I'm not even going to go there, but I'm going to say, like, he probably was the result of the predecessor to Starcraft. Maybe. I'm not going there. But anyway, Corrosive Vile's going down, Adept's hitting here. That's just too fucked up even for me to get into, so. I'm mixing all my people. I was actually going to say Wario. All right. What the fuck? My phone's been going off in my pocket. And just started talking to me, guys. As the Corrosive Vials land, the pylon goes down. There's so much Protoss here. Creator's got an army supply lead even with the supply block. He ain't going to lose this. And honestly, he can confidently push this. He has to be careful of the Lings, but 3 Sentries, 2 Immortals, 3 Stalkers, a couple of Zealots, and a couple of Adepts. It's like the Noah's Ark of Protoss right here. He's got it all. And everything's on sale for the everyday price of a lot of dead bugs. Well, a few dead bugs, really. It's that early in the game. There's this much pressure on both sides. The probe's still out, blocking a natural. What the deuce? Oh my god. How you doing, Park? All right. The Lings. They're randomly running in. They're like, bruh, we got a hatchery to defend. Took a hatch. But this is like a one base. Oh my god. Guys, can you guys let me know the results as they come in? Anybody also watching other sides of Steadfast or the Ducklings for SOS and stuff? GG's called. Creator takes it. And that be that. But I gotta say, Reaper played some good games. He played in his style. He did well. Okay, actually, I'm seeing it's still going on. SOS and Straya, game 3. Oh, excuse me. I have to blow my nose again. As much as I lack a couth hygienics in class on stream, guys, I gotta say, I'm trying to improve a little bit here and there. So, even though there's absolutely everything we can do better here. Oh, dude, you played really well for a lot of ping. It's a Korean StarCraft league, mate. Trust me, I understand your thing, and I did. You played really well, and you took a game off Creator, man. You played really well. You have better ping? Oh, yeah, dude, it's like me to Australia. You're an East Coaster too, aren't you? But don't be... It's frustrating, but thank you for playing in it, Reaper. You gave us a good... Yeah, I have 1,000. I have about the same. It's 350 or so in New York. But don't beat yourself up, man. Thanks for playing. You know, you get KSL points and shit. It's... I know. We can't keep everybody happy. The whole purpose of this tournament was to support the Koreans. It was a decision. We made it. We're still going on. But I'm actually really happy every time anybody from NA plays. But especially you two, Reaper. As much as I hate on filthy Zergs, like I said. Sad you had to all in, yeah. I know, you can... You actually, you're... You're like a more refined, better Benja Death. And as much as Benja would be... Benja shouldn't be insulted by that. My buddy Benja is so cheesy. I'm sure you probably know Benja. Even you guys have your ups and downs. But Benja became a cheeser. And I'm not insulting... I can't talk shit on stuff because I suck. Right? Like I said before, I suck as a salesman. suck as a commentator, and I certainly suck at Starcraft. So, but that being said, I should probably just go back to cheesing. But I've been trying my hardest to play macro games and just get shit out. A lot of it's streaming too, but now we got new maps. I'm not going to sweat a lot, but you know, it's just well, we were waiting for games. We got creator, we got hero going. I hate to say it, this is a tough one. I don't know. I'm rooting for Estrella and SOS, but I really am rooting for SOS, but he's not looking like he's in a good spot, guys. I really wanted to cover it. Can I pull it up real quick? Because I wanted nothing more than to cast SOS, but at least he played in it. I could do it from a replay. This is from Steadfast Stream. Literally, speaking of cheesers, this actually, and he knows how much I love him, and I thought he ignored messages. He did get back to me a few times, but like, damn, I'm glad I got the matches I did. Reaper, I'm glad I got to cover you, Buckstar, you and Hero, but this was a big one for me to miss. And you guys, I'm sure you understand. I should have requested that one because we put a lot of time into this, but that's literally... You know what I'm saying. I'm hoping for a comeback in SOS in a weird way. Just like everybody does for like Sue and, you know, innovation and stuff. I think some of these guys get broken down. And thank you for the comment, Buckstar. Buckstar, you need to leave that G79 shit and join Kirktown, motherfucker. Or Berserker Esports. You need friends to hang out with, man. You coming to stream, but I'm serious, dude. You're a good guy. Why wouldn't you want to? You could play in Clan Wars with Pigpan at the least in Kirktown. You can have fellow degenerates because you're not there. Why wouldn't you do it? You play in the KSLs every week? Yeah, dude, you're welcome to join. You can always ask. I figured you'd assume that much. I know I'm not always around. Well, yeah, just message me. Message in the Kirktown thing. I need to make more officers, too, because, you know. But if you wanted to join a real team... Berserker's always recruiting too. And spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Golden Ore. Wait, Creator versus Classic. Who won that last one? I'm guessing it was Estrella, but still a 6 series. Anyway, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Golden Ore in the red, it is Creator. Or it's Classic. What the fuck? Jesus, Murphy. Nothing we could have done better here. And his opponent at the bottom right. In a land where Dave's fucking heartburn is acting up more than Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone or Rotterdam and Home Story Cup Part 2, Revenge of Dennis's House. It is Creator. Estrella 1-2-1, yeah. Dude, don't get me wrong. Estrella deserves the win, but I was hoping for a huge upset. And even Estrella, I hope he would accept my apologies. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm even saying that. It's just that I was hoping to see a miraculous comeback in a thing in the... It'd be... Like, SOS, these guys need... The old guys need that stuff. They need to have their dicey wins. But it probably was a 6 series. It looked like it was. It lasted longer. We're in our 3rd series and that one just finished, so... Dave turns... Either one, Buckstar, but we'd love to have you in Kirktown, too. I'll fill you in, too. I had some concern, you know, in either case, you got stuff to go by. Who do we got here? What do you mean, Agent Stang? How you doing? We got Classic and Creator. Who's looking stronger right now, in my opinion? Creator's been kind of cracked. This is a pretty close one. It's PvP, too, so you gotta remember the matchup. Right now, I'm kind of not sure. Classic's been really good in the last year. He's had his ups and downs. He had some serious ups. Creator has too. I mean, I know, like, guys, I can suck at PvP. I can have the worst reads in my own games at any time. But I gotta say, I've been pretty good at my PvP stuff. Has been pretty decent over the years. I've made some amazing calls. I'm not being a narcissistic asshole for once, but I made some amazing calls in PvP. It's a hard matchup to read in some weird ways. This one is a close call. All right, so let's go step by step. I'll explain PvP in a nutshell when you have somewhat of a standard game. In my eyes, it's not that crazy. It's going to be an in-base 3-gate robo from Creator. I wasn't surprised. We didn't see him really shark down here. This pylon is just a debate. No, there's no delay, Marco Yolo. What are you talking about, delay? There's no delay. Get out of here, Marco Yolo. Chad, don't mind him. He's drunk. All right. I'm just messing Marco, but I hope you're doing good, Marco Yolo. All right, my brain's delayed. That's the delay. It's 3 sentries and 2 adepts. Oh, Nightbot's drunk? No, I just don't have a... I didn't update the command. So... if there was a delay, I would have a delay listed. All right, anyway. That being said... it's a War Prism, obviously, with this in-base stuff. It's usually been a lot of aggression. It's going to be pure stalkers, maybe some adepts. You might throw in a cheeky zealot. There's a defensive immortal, which there will be eventually if Classic can hold. He just did a standard 253-ish Nexus, 2-gate opener. But smartly, he goes for a robo. A Void Ray is not also a bad call. You know? It's truthfully not. And that being said... wait, we didn't get Steadfast in here. Is Steadfast needing a lobby? Oh, Steadfast needs a lobby. Dave, you need a lobby. I can stream and mute and deafen. So you can get my shitty obs. Alright. I just told him. Steadfast. Alright, anyway, here we go. Anybody talk to Steadfast? Thanks for the follow, Sanguinero. I'm gonna try to get Steadfast in here if he wants to. He usually doesn't like doing that, but I don't need to cast with him. Like, remember how Beowulf and him started hooking up casting? It doesn't need to be like that. I've done it for our toasts. I've done it with Mapu, so we had 3 levels of Scuffed. And they actually covered events like that. If Steadfast needs me, he can get in a call with me. I can be deafened and muted, and nobody will know the wiser other than the shitty observing work from me compared to Dave's. Alright, here we go. I'm just looking out for him, but he's going to look for other series. And that's a smart move. Alright, anyway, Pylon's going down for Creator. I got to check on Chicken Man, too. I hope his internet comes back up, guys. I'm really feeling bad for Chicken Man. He does so much. GG's called. Classic takes it in an amazing hold. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking out for... you know, you gotta look out for the big dogs. I'd look out for Chicken Man just the same. Obviously, he's my partner in crime. I'm trying to get Steadfast in here. Okay, Steadfast, got one. Oh, man. Chicken Man's recording this at least. He's recording this for YouTube. So, guys, again, do me a favor. Give Chicken Man a follow. Everybody that rated, don't feel debated. I always got you guys on that shit. There's a reason tonight's been fucked. Blizzard fucked us right in the ass hard. They didn't even give us flowers. They didn't even use lube. They kind of used like sawdust and razor blades for lube. And when I say they clucked us in the ass, basically. And then Chicken Man's ISP did it. God damn, where's Ash? I need Ash here. Could you... I need Ash of Hawkeye Gaming with me for tonight from how I'm talking. Anyway, up a point with a beautiful hold in a sick macro game. And the red give it up for Classic. Aura. Chin toss. With the Giga Chad Chin. And his opponent in the upper right In the blue it's Creator who's mauling. He's like, God damn it, my in-base 3-gate robo didn't work. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. No, Blizzard really boned us, dude. But like Steadfast used logic. The thing was that didn't seem like there was consistency in the patch, right? So for me, it didn't work out how it seemed like Agent Stank. Steadfast actually noticed there was kind of interlap. Like earlier on when I did it, it didn't work. You know, that's whatever. Yeah, I'm with you, but guys, you root for whoever you want. And mods, come on, somebody put up some predictions. That next match, not this one we started. We've had no predictions on my channel. I'm gonna have to start doing my own predictions from my phone or something. And I'm too old for this shit. Fucking A, I feel like it's Die Hard in here. It's at least Lethal Weapon, but you know, we're like the offshoots and stuff in this stream, but yeah, exactly. All right, anyway, looking about the same from both sides. Little probe harass, but they're gas saturation wise, Classic saturated a little faster. He's a little bit more of a bank slightly. Neither player with the core immediately right then was a little faster, just a hair from Creator, as you saw. To be honest, with Classic and Creator, I'm happy with either of them going from how they've been playing. Creator has been improving a lot lately, or at least playing better. He's always a good player. A lot of people have shit on Creator at times, but to be honest, excuse me guys, I'm not turning into a hut or anything. For you Star Wars fans, I have some serious digestive stuff going on. Let's hope it's not. I thought I was getting better, but yeah, I'm having a few to drink. I am working on making some changes a little at a time. More again.
Giddy up.
But yeah, but thank you, Cyber Hoen, for the follow. But I apologize for being a little rude there. Literally can't help it. I can try to mute when I can and stuff, but that's it. Dave is in a lot of pain. It's Stargate versus Stargate. Oracle, is it going to be a Phoenix after? We'll see. There's no shield battery for Creator. It's maybe a Swift 2.0. Creator, Classic. Oh no, Classic didn't get the block with the Adept, but guess what? They're going to finish the Shade anyway. Little bit of health damage to the Adept behind. There's going to be a couple more. Oh no, a little bit of RNG stuff. That could have been a little better for Classic still, but ultimately a good hold. 4 workers fall. At the end of the day, Creator's going to have 4 more, but does he have anything to defend? He's got an Oracle too. He does not. Creator's going to have the Oracle out as well. Shield battery's going to finish just in time, mate. Yeah, actually, Creator should get it. He's going to lose some workers. Stalker's work. Oh no, missed micro from Classic. I'm going to say this could be a very swift victory, but good defense from Classic. Or sorry, from Creator overall. He just lost. Okay, he lost 4 workers. It's even and out. The Nexus is down for both. It's nothing too crazy. It's Stargate versus Stargate. I'm surprised Creator didn't build a Phoenix. Oh no! Oh my God, Creator! This is what I'm talking about. He just got God tier work. 15 probes fell. It is half the probe count of Creator now, forcing Classic to all in. Classic is literally in an all-in position that quick. Guys, instead of talking about my ailments, we could have looked at the game. A Void Ray, that's some copium, but it's the reality. We now have Defender's advantage, Stalkers, and everything else. With a larger economy for Creator that quick. This is like a TBT. But when anybody complains about Protoss that plays Terran and does, well, you guys don't have TBT. Look at this horse shit. Who wouldn't be mauling? All right, the 2 Stalkers coming in from Classic as well. Look at this. He literally was forced to all in, and it seemed to be going in Classic's favor. Creator with some very, very good moves. And this is what I'm talking about. Why I said I don't really favor either of them. They're both incredible players at the same time. Nice stasis ward because the big fight going on down here. Shield battery, yeah, doesn't go down. The army's favoring Classic. Classic's not out of this. Creator is maybe in some trouble. It's an awkward army. More adepts than anything else. GG's called. Creator's gonna take it. In a 1-1, but that got closer toward the end. Ah, the Oracle. Fucking That's Classic right now. That's me, clearly right now. Hair straight back, fall momentum taken into game 3. Let's go true. Kid Chillin' knows it's a really good series. A quick one, but a really good one. Oh my God. Jesus, Murphy. This is some high quality Starcraft, to say the least. Ay. Thank you guys for the follows. By the way, if you're new here, smash that follow button. Consider joining my YouTube, subscribing. It is free. Oh man, all the links, man. You can do all the links. But anyway, in the bottom right-hand corner, it's match point. Normally I get to set up. Oops, what am I doing there? I'm following the camera. It is Classic in the red. And his opponent in the upper right, in the blue. It is Creator at match point. What are these Chads giving us here? We got the chin toss. Two of Korea's very best against probably one of the nicest guys. Like, really, I don't know. At my dealings with Creator, he's like, bro, I don't speak that much English. And literally, we got into stuff, and I'm like, you must speak a bit. And then we saw him at Dennis's house in Take TV. Man, guys, let me tell you, when I saw him on there, I'm not surprised. Like, literally, he and I had some big conversations. I was drunk as shit. And he's laughing, and we're exchanging stuff, and we're joking around in Discord. And that's just how Creator really is. He's just a really... He just seems like a genuinely really nice guy. He likes to have some fun. He plays games. He's a pro. But, like, he, as a person... You know, everybody has their own personality charms. There's something about him that's very endearing. That I don't know. If nothing else, Creator and I really gelled pretty well. It's kind of like Gumi Ho a little bit, too. At first, I wasn't sure. Gumi's always a bit of a sweetheart, you know? But, yeah. Anyway. Getting on with it. Proxy Pylon going down for Creator. It's a meta-game proxy pylon. I don't think this is going to be anything, folks. And for those of you that don't know, not to pull the tasteless, but there's no probe anywhere in sight, so that's just a meta-game proxy pylon for now. In fact, Creator is just going to scout. It's going to force, he's going to force something more aggressive or delay the Nexus is the goal. Get inside your opponent's head, basically. But it's a completely standard opener. It's not clearly not going to be an in-base 3-gate robo. Creator may even take an expand. And when Petip asked him, he's going double adept. He is going to go for his Nexus. He's Classic. Classic's floating money. He is going to. Is it going to be a little more delayed? Not much. Yep, he's going to go take his Nexus. It's not really delayed. That's a pretty standard time. We're within 4 seconds to 7 seconds. I don't know. It's a pretty standard Nexus, but it's going to be a Stargate versus nothing. This Creator of a shield battery has one going down. That being said, the Oracle is not going to be out in time for it. The shield battery at least be there. And we even have a Scouter pylon from Creator. Classic, in the meantime, did get his Nexus up in time. He took his good old Nexi Viagra, guys. And this is why this is a mature stream. Again, consider following this channel. Alright, behind it all, we do have a Twilight Council for Classic. For Creator, rather. I kind of like it better. To be honest, if you know Stargate's in Stargate, you can get a lot done in every level of Starcraft 2 with it. But there's a lot of times you can just be hard countered, and oh my god, guess what? Oh, actually, it's not too bad of a stasis. He got one of the stalkers. He did manage to get something else. The Adepts are forced to go back to... Oh, the Oracle gets 2 kills, and I'm guessing those were 2 Adepts. 2 Adepts did fall out of the 4 Adept opener, but 2 do remain for Creator. So those are his scouting units, essentially. Oh my god, he gets a Stalker with the 2 Adepts. The Oracle's back with more Pulsar Beams. Those second Oracle's back. But guess what? At least those Adept use Pulsar Beam energy. Pretty good for Creator right there in a weird way, in the sense of trades. His Nexus is just a hair's margin faster than Classics. Through it all, guys. Through it all. He's going to have that blink advantage, we thought. But guess what? Just a little behind for Classic. Mistakes can be made. Chrono Boost could be missed. Action can happen. In terms of gateways and stuff, Classic going for an additional gate. Creator just on 2. I'd like to see Creator go... This is a game where you want to set up and be decisive. And I feel like 4-gate blink on 2 bases. I mean, I could be biased, but I think that's the case that you want to do in these kind of situations. You can just pump out more stalkers. You can be decisive. You can go for a timing. And you're not all in. You can still take a 3rd base. Everything's pretty normal in PvP. And keywords in PvP. In this matchup, you literally can feel confident and comfortable when you have a read, when you see the game, and it's against a Stargate opponent. I just think it's a good move. Alright, anyway. Spoken like a pro player that I am not. You guys are like, you're so full of shit, Dave. I can smell you from half the world away in Korea. Or all the world away in Korea, I guess. But you know what? Fuck it. Alright. Probe going to drop a pylon. We got a little bit of a proxy going for... Is he going to go DTs? He could go for... This is 100% going to be something from Classic. He could go for a Dark Shrine. Creator does have an Observer coming up. But let's take a look at this engagement before we look back. Alright, the depth shading in are going to be canceled. Let's go to the Observer right now. So if this is DTs... I don't think this is going to work out, mate. It's going to be a gate. Okay, it's just a gate proxy Creator. Does he scout it? So far, the oh shit, my proxyometer, you found my proxyometer is gone. Guys, can I get an exclamation mark proxy from any of you that's not asleep at the wheel? Can I get an exclamation mark proxy in chat? Chat? Dear chat. Are you sleeping? My guess is yes. Anyway, if not, I'm going to do it.
Oh shit, they found my proxy.
Thank you, Caveman Jack. I knew Caveman. Honestly, I knew you'd be here. I just had a feeling Caveman would be... No, you're fine. Dude, I'm not... Just because you're a mod, it's not mod. I was like, anybody can do it. It's all good. I appreciate you before that. That's bro shit right there. Caveman doesn't have... Shit, Caveman's got seniority. Caveman Jack has seniority in the Dave stream. We're both a couple kind of Neanderthals. You know? Caveman can do what he wants when he wants. And when he does, some things for it, I'm appreciating it. Hero 2 Nightmare? Damn. Well, right now, we're in a spicy one. I'll be honest, guys. This game is looking rough. I have some comments to make after. Concerns, but I'm hoping it's okay. There's something I'm thinking about as this match goes on, listening to the results and thinking of the PvPs. Oh my god, this is actually getting kind of close. Look at it. Creator's just a stalker down. This is very close. Shield batteries are huge deciding factors right here, but miss micros could happen. This is kind of crazy. Gumiho 2-1 to Oliveira. I don't mean to be rude to Oliveira. He's, you know, it was the Cinderella story. But to be honest, like, in overall standings, it's not shitting on Oliveira. I'm very thankful he played. He's a great player, but he's not, like, consistently always the best player. I'm so happy he played tonight. But Gumiho, let's be honest, if it's a new patch and new maps, you know who's excited about. The first player to be excited was probably, of any of these guys, it was probably Gumiho. He's excited to play in the Cyan mod tournament, guys. That's coming up in a couple weeks. I have to learn all those races more and have a better understanding. We have a $1,200 one. I could be wrong. At least he said it. Loco's at least casting. But I think Loco is going to cast a little bit with Dave. That's right, me and Loco. Loco and I. The NA budget Wardy. The NA budget Florencio. And one of the best looking guys in the Netherlands together. I know he can always play, but it's his schedule, you know. True. This is a tote, though. I'm just reminding chat that that's going to be happening, or letting them know. It's a $1,200 plus tournament as well. It's not exactly at the best time for me, but I'm very happy it's happening. At the very least, I'll be helping out on it, and I got these lads some good talent for it. If I end up not doing it and we got it on, I'll legit for Liquipedia and stuff. But anyway. And welcome, by the way. Do you think Oliveira's a one-time champion? My opinion, I think anything's possible, but I'm saying statistically, not even statistically, fuck that, that's boring. I'm going to say realistically from how he performs normally, I'd say probably yes, and I have a feeling his time with Maru is there. And Maru obviously was very upset by it. Dark Shrine going on for Creator. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Creator's going to have a Knife's Edge upgrade lead, but it's not going to matter. It's inconsequential. This is the beauty of PvP with Chrono Boost. I don't know. Yeah, I truly don't. As much as people could be upset or whatever, it's just facts. I think it's very unlikely. Very, very unlikely for that to be the case. Warp Prism going in for Creator. Army Supply. Creator's actually leading this game pretty hard. A lot can happen in PvP. Let's take a look at the structure of the units, etc. We have 1 Observer for Classic, 2 for Creator's leading in every foreseeable way. DTs actually could win him the game, followed by a good defense. Like, all he needs to do is go harass, and I think that could be enough to end the game. Even with these bases, and it could pretty much end the game. It's going to tip it, like, so... I don't know. If there were disruptors, if there were some other factors in the game, I'd say maybe not. Oh, the Dark Shrine from Classic! What if, you know, it'd be baller play? Okay, he sees it. He knows what's coming. He's like, huh? Let's see where this Observer is. I'm going to go follow Classic's Observer. It's going to trail with the army. The DTs are certainly going to find value. If nothing else, a bit of damage to the workers, a bit of distraction, and F2 back home is massive. So all the things together, the biggest thing that Creator needs to do is keep this Warp Prism alive. If he can get the, I think he got a little greedy. That's risking a lot. Okay, he gets it out. He does not have Gravitic Drive, obviously. I was going to say obviously, but for a moment I wasn't sure. All right, that being said, we got more pylons coming down for Creator. He's ahead 20 workers. He's not ahead in Army Supply right now. Classic does have that chance. He's going to take a 5th base. All right, and kind of a ninja base. Yo, but it's scouted. That actually is so cool. All right, guys, make note of this. You can risk taking this base. He didn't even have a worker. Creator's out for blood. He's smelling it. He's sniffing it. He's like the Rock right now, guys. Creators are like, yo, you smell what the Creator's cooking. Are we watching WWE? There's even a Robo Bacon and the Warp Prism taken out by Classic over Creator, down in total supplies, Army Supply trailing. That's what I'm saying. Classic needs a good fight. He's got the base advantage. But if somehow... damn, this has changed so fast. But the deciding factors here are a lot of things. Classic, with the Army Supply advantage, has a shot with an additional base. Is now in an instant, insanely ahead and in a favorable position, in my opinion. However, disruptors, like I talked about, could be huge. The +3 started earlier, could also scale well to Classic's advantage. But still, Classic leading an Army Supply Creator, mustering up his forces. It's all gateway units mostly. Even Archon's counted. But Disruptor comes in and gets a huge connect. I think that's enough. Look at the faltering of forces. We do have another charge lot warping. It's getting scrappy in this joint. It's so close. Creator gets another warping. The warp prism is the only thing well, actually, no, there's two. He has this ninja-ish base. It is technically a ninja base. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god. Classic. Guys, he was so ahead. He was so ahead, but because they're relying on gateway units, the disruptor was a huge... I hate to say it, the disruptor alone even was a huge deciding factor in how quick it scaled. Everything was kind of... Wait, was it even? Yeah, it was even Stevens and upgrades, etc. The game's still going. Classic's got a bank. Is it truly ever completely over in PvP? Not really, but this is such a massive lead in army supply, and when you have tier 3 tech, it gets a little crazy. And especially, you know, obviously it's pretty... I don't know. I think Classic is in some trouble. I'm not going to make any commitments to things I do on this, but I'd say that Creator's pretty favored to take it right here. He doesn't... Oh, he does have his Warp Prism, too. He just needs to keep that alive. It's going to be a point of contest. They have two. They each have one, but realistically, Classic has been down on workers for the longest time. We don't have an income graph, unfortunately, for the mod. But still... I just don't see a way for him to come back. Classic desperately trying to take a base. GG, Classic concedes, Creator takes it. Yeah, that was like 20 supply at least, and I'd actually say that's actually pretty accurate. Yummy Hungary, and Stalkers. GG's. Trust me, All right, I need to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back.
Giddy up.
Classic's not Creator, just took it though. So we have Creator versus Hero in the lower bracket semifinals. Dark going to fight winner of Estrella SOS. Was it updated? 2-1. Why can't I report the scores of Estrella and SOS? All right, let's go, guys. Sorry, we ran a little bit of a wait. I've noticed some problem with the bracket. I'm going to try to resolve it. We can't update the score for Estrella and SOS for some reason. Challenge is having problems. Great. Another issue. All right, guys. We can't update the score. It was 2-1. All right, guys. We got our next match. We're going to have classic, or we're going to have creator versus hero. PvPs all honestly, these PvPs are really good. Come on, guys. You guys want to know some shit? Beon was actually gonna play tonight. He goes, Dave, I'll be honest. He actually was gonna play. He's like, Dave, I literally am going to bed. He messaged me 2 minutes before. We almost had Beon back. He's not forgotten about us. Just so you know, we have Dark versus Gumi Hill going on, but we're going to cover PvPs. It's the Dave stream. Chicken Man's out too, so we don't have either of us on. Hero versus Creator. Come on, maybe Creator's on fire tonight, guys. Imagine if we saw, guys, ready for this for the finals, Creator versus Gumi Ho. Who would not be fucking hype as shit over that? We usually get Hero versus Dark. Hold on. Oh, I got a message, Steadfast. Oh, Chicken Man's live now. Nice. All right, Chicken Man is live, guys. As well, I got to do that for him. He's my partner in crime at this whole ordeal. And guys, if you like the casting and you're new here, please consider smashing that follow button. And also, maybe a cheeky subscribe to this YouTube. But if you really want to help Korean Starcraft outside of GSL, outside of the Wardy tournaments and stuff, this is a completely community-funded tournament. with no big name starting it at first. It was Chicken Man and I, thanks to some huge, generous patrons, Vlad, Skatu, and Chad Mandu. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Obviously, I'm a patron in my own tournament. I put some money in it myself. But for $5. Oh, wait. Shit, I lost the Patreon link? Shit. It's been a rough... Whatever. I'm gonna do it right here. What up, Maples? How you doing, buddy? I thought you were legit mad at me, by the way. Do you want to cast some StarCraft with me, or is it too late after your work week? Maples, kudos to you for being a good guy. You've had a headache all day? Maples, are we going to cast again one day? Mape the Ape. You know how much I love you, buddy. Listen, as annoying as I am, as old as I am, I remember who looked out for me in DreamHack Atlanta when I thought you really were mad at me. It was you. I had the whole Protoss Cabal and then Dolan. I'm like, holy shit, I must be a cheeser if Dolan's got my back. And dude, I was really tickled that you and Trigger really actually did kind of want to go. Trigger's like, I don't want to drive all day though. Nah, he's not. He's like, dude, it's too far. If you were there, I bet you he might have changed his mind a bit, but don't feel any pressure on that. I don't blame you. Yeah, they were coming to Utica. Maples was, you guys really made me happy that that was the case, because I'm like, dude, I know you guys are younger too. I was hoping we could cheek in somebody here and there. I bet you I could have found somebody that slipped through the cracks. It's going to be all boomers now. It's going to be StarCraft Historian, Bruno, maybe Flapjack, and maybe Kid Chillin' and me. No, I understand. Maples, hit me up though, man. You know, I know you just graduated school and stuff, but I'm really proud of you too. Maples, I don't know if you remember it, but remember I was saying on there. Sorry. Admin stuff. I have, dude, trust me, I'm surprised I'm still going as much as I am. In actuality, Chad, I gotta tell you, I'm fucking crazy for doing the shit I'm doing. You know that? Anytime I bitch about StarCraft, guys, Chicken Man's on. I'm on the grind. I've never stopped the grind. I said I was gonna stop the grind even for a week or something, and I've never done it. Guys, Chicken Man's on. Give him some love, please.
Am I? Or am I so sick
Maples,
that you
come
just
on,
blew
man.
your
You just
mind?
started your job.
Maples just subscribed.
Maples, I owe you money, if
Holding
anything.
together.
That was my secret thing is, funnily enough, guys, while we're waiting... Wait, did I miss a lobby? I missed the lobby? Please tell me I didn't miss a lobby. I missed the lobby. Just told Hero, guys, by the way, maybe I can be good luck again and make him late for his practice for the finals in Atlanta this year. I'm hoping that's the case. let me tell you, I think all the Protoss in the Americas, the presence shined through everybody else. We needed one win. We didn't get the biggest tournament. We got our first one after a Code S for the first time in forever with Hero. Maples was part of it. Thank you, Maples, for the 9 months. But, dude, I'm serious, man. I was like, dude, I'm going to take care of Maples if he's out here. But I wanted you guys... Utica sucks, but... It'd be the most random thing from all the nerds that we are. And, like, Trigger, too. I thought the reaction for you. Hero kind of agrees with me on this, too. He just laughed because he knows. I hope, too. I'm like Hero's fucking Protoss. Lucky Rabbit Foot. You guys realize that? If I didn't make Hero late for his practice match for Bunny, this is some fucking Back to the Future shit, guys. He may have never won DreamHack Atlanta. And I never got a picture with him either. I tried to and my ass couldn't hit the button on my shitty phone at the time in time. You're gonna try to go... Yeah, I know. I can't either, Maples. That's the thing. I really can't. And if Roddy's there, you know how sad I'm gonna be too? Because all you guys, every single person, it doesn't matter. It's not about the fan... I'm not fanboying. There's just people I want to, like... Don't get it twisted at this point. Dave has the worst record of fanboying on stuff. But realistically, like, I know my bros, like, Maples and I didn't even get to share a fucking, have a pint, you know? Or anybody. Pilly doesn't drink. Maples at least drinks. Pilly, if you're here, step it up, bruh. We'll get you a Shirley Temple that's a little spiked this time. Maples is Canadian. He drinks. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm going to say something about Pilly for you guys. No, he doesn't drink. When he drinks like a Smirnoff or something. He even says it in his chat. I'm going to say something about Pilly. It's always good stuff, but not this time. When it comes to drinking, dude, of course we love Pilly. Yeah, exactly. He's not old enough to drink. Trigger actually looks older than Pilly. Let's be real. Trigger looks like he's like 13. Pilly looks like he's like 11. That's the actual facts. Caveman Jack knows he's actually 12. Ha! I actually said so. It's hard for me to do, though. It's actually hurting my soul to say anything bad about Pilly. I was all like, mate, you're from like Kazakhstan. Don't you guys fucking drink vodka like lemonade? Like Donald Trump drinks Diet Cokes? He has to double down on him because he can't drink Coca-Cola anymore because he's too fucking old. Dude, Maples, I gotta say though, how proud are you of Trigger? And please tell me that I'm not the only one. He DMs still, but he seems like he has this shield. Trigger's now officially famous, right? But you remember the days back before? I know I'm annoying, but like, you and Patty Mac are there, but remember you, me, and Patty Mac and Trigger casted? I'm like, this is gonna happen again. No, I'm not saying he's cocky. He's doing it. He's doing the thing. But like he actually is. I'm teasing him. I think we're still friends enough where I can tease Trigger. Let's be real here, man. Trigger's not a fake one. Let's be honest. I'm saying that. Yes, I agree with you. Creator says hello, sorry. Hold on, we got our match. I'm just talking to the boys. Creator's back. And no, but I'm saying I remember that. Remember Trigger was in, with his scuffed mic and his poor internet, and then there's you and mate Patty Mac, and I don't know. It was just a fun. That was a fun moment. You guys had to deal with drunk Dave. I just think like that's cool. I lost the VOD. It was on a hard drive. I don't have the VOD of that. I wish I had. That would actually be a Starcraft history moment. You know what I mean? As late in the game as we are, I really feel so sad that I lost that for you guys more, because you'd be like, oh, I don't want to see that. But I'm like, no, you would. I'm the one that my neck would be on line for being a drunk idiot. Like, shit changed so much so fast, guys. You don't understand. Trigger's like, Dave, you have a founder's badge? I'm like, yeah, dude, I was one of your first subs, bro. I started watching you and you had like 150, 200 people following your channel. Bruh. Bruh. Poor Maples over here. He's like... Literally, Maples is the fucking... You're amazing, Kaido. Are you still casting, bud? Guys, make sure you give Kaido a follow, too. Kaido, you should work on your other language. I have a reason for it, too. I have some casting coaching I was suggested to do by somebody. I shouldn't say that out loud, but I'm just going to tell you. All right, we got our next match if you're there. Well, Kaido, don't sell yourself short. You're waiting to. Yeah, well, we got it. Hold on. We got it. Get in here. Get in here. It's ready, unless you're waiting for... Oh, it's Hero versus Dave Testa, guys. Hero doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell, guys. I just said creator. I'm sorry, Bo. Good luck now. No, you wanted me to play for you. Ah, it's Hero versus Creator. Tonight is the night of Protoss wet dreams. And Hero is laughing. Both of them are looking at Creator. Smiled when I said that. Hero's laughing. He's like, "Yep." He's like, "I actually am more afraid of Dave Testa than Creator. I'm not gonna lie." You want to know why, guys?
Good. Let the hate blow through a name of you.
Anyway, Palpatine, shut the hell up. We got ourselves a lower bracket semifinals in the upper right-hand corner of Solaris, one of the new maps on the new patch. On Singapore servers from Korea, from Dragon Kaitsa Gaming. It is Hero. And his opponent in the bottom left in the red. Give it up for Creator. I've never been more hyped about PvPs than tonight. But honestly, if someone doesn't say, "Dave, would you eat your shoe over this one?" I'd say, "Fuck yeah." And then you'll pro me up something else. And I go, "Oh yeah, there was that time. There was that time in that place." I don't mean to scuff this. I'm not following anything. I had to alt-tab because I'm not a zoomer. I'm a bit, not even a boomer. But I will tell you this. There was that time. It was a Zest match.
University.
A little biased. But, you know, there was a match that Zest played, a series that Zest played, that I felt was one of the best PvPs of all time. And I was part of it, you know. That's all I'm going to say. We're not talking about me. We're talking about Creator. We're talking about Hero. We're talking about the meaning of life. We're talking about 4D chess. We're talking about AI. We're talking about how apes mate. We're talking about Protoss versus Protoss in the Korean Starcraft League and in the server. No, Caveman, thank you, man. Dude, Caveman, never feel pressure, dude. I know you've done it for everybody forever. You're like tenured, dude. You're allowed anything, but I appreciate the shit out of you. I'm more just happy to see you, and I hope you know that, dude. You're a very good friend of mine. Anybody gives Caveman shit ever, I'm like, fuck off. He's an OG. Caveman could take 2 years off Twitch, and I would still have his back in anything if I was there every minute. And I'm pretty sure you know that at this point, Caveman. I hope you do. Caveman's just kind of... other than personally a good friend, he's done so much for the community in his own way. He's one of those people that It's kind of like Samo's sidekick has his stuff, Caveman has his stuff. Nobody should be contesting for it at this point. There's a lot of people. I'm just giving examples of names. I'm not name dropping. I'm literally mentioning people why each and every one of you is very important in chat and in community and in whatever. All of us have our stuff we do. Nap, that's crazy. But yeah, true, that timing was sick. I'm not talking about the game. I derailed. We did lose 5 workers for creator that fast. Hero is very aggressive. He's already got an oracle coming out. This is literally like, this is how you, Hero is so good at Pvs. Oh my god, he's getting a kill. What a madman. All right, so this is how good Hero is. Let's think about it. He didn't even take hull damage on the oracle. He got 9 probes. He did lose a probe, 4 adepts, and a stalker. But like, Hero's feeling confident. He's got a 2nd oracle coming out. There's 2 stalkers defending. Hero's like, he's kind of playing so aggressively where he's going to have a lead, but it kind of in a weird way sets him back. Creator's going to be on the fence, and he's got more stalkers. It's just really weird. PvP is a strange matchup. Hero has the shield he's like on he now is defending, but he's still going to be aggressing because he has the proxy Stargate, he has a pylon. He's going to utilize everything, I guarantee it. But guess what? Look at Creator. Creator is focused. He has to deal damage before these shield batteries are done or kill him. And he wants he gets a kill. But the 2 oracles against 1 stalker are huge. So with the DPS of the probes, Hero with his massive worker lead's pretty good. It's a slow warping from Creator that I like the idea, but the oracles are used. Holy shit. Hero's so good. Creator's so good too, though, guys. Creator's definitely down, but Hero has all these probes, and he basically just didn't lose as much on mining. I think he pulled a little more than he needed to, but even Hero cannot calculate that much that fast when this much is going on, and the apes are literally slinging shit and bananas everywhere. You guys are now witnessing what it's like to be a zookeeper. That's what it's like when you're a Protoss player casting a Protoss versus Protoss at this level of Starcraft 2. You feel a little bit like a zookeeper, but you're actually Cranky Kong. Okay, that's actually facts because that's actually what's happening. I'm basically Cranky Kong. These guys are, at least Hero is an OG. You know, he's closer to my age by a lot. You know, he's an OG. But let's be honest, guys. Well, then we can still be friends. I bet it only shows 50 versus 1800. Vamp and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Vamp, welcome. Zadokto, I'm sorry too. My Cyan mod friend. Guys, that's something that I'm going to be pushing hard. These guys are excited for it. I'm forgetting. I want to see one day. I want to see which Korean StarCraft pros. Who wants to bet me money? This one I want to put a bet with chat on. Who wants to bet against Dave? Who thinks I can get for free 1 Korean player? At least 1 Korean pro from KSL, from GSL, to be on an alt account on Kirktown. Chat, this is how we're going to fundraise for Kirktown and why it's going to be a pledge of stuff. Who bets against Dave that I can't do it? You's laughing. We're going to have a Korean pro on Kirktown. My team owner is going to be mauling. Farrell's going to be like, what the fuck, Dave? You didn't get him in Berserker? I'm like, nah, man. Berserker gets support from Dave, mate. This is all Dave. I bet you I can get Hero to make an alt account in Kirktown for free. Everybody else wants money because they do, and Hero does too. But I bet you 10 to 1 Hero would do it for free. If not Hero, it'd be probably Creator or Classic, or hell, even Nightmare. It's not going to infringe on their team stuff. I'm going to make sure they're good on their, you know, I don't want to get them in trouble. They weren't going to lose their money, you know. But maybe I'll throw you a curveball. You'd be like, holy shit, Dave got like Bion or Maru or somebody. Then Dave would actually move up to help KSL. Maru for Kirktown. Oh yeah, Classic is too. But you know what else is reserved? You know what else is reserved, guys? GG. Hero takes it. That first win. I was going to say my virginity, and you know what? That gave out a long time ago.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Scooby Starcraft 2. Hope you're doing good, mate. Think you're a streamer, aren't you? Everybody's a streamer in StarCraft. There's not many of us left in StarCraft. There's actually more than 2,000. Guys, I literally got to a point... I hope SOS isn't disappointed. I'm going to message him after and let him know that I might do a show match with SOS, guys, because I want to encourage him to be in. I want to try to get somebody that's left back, if nothing else. Maybe SOS and Sue. Maybe SOS and Innovation. Maybe SOS and Stats, but I don't have Stats as contact. But I really... SOS is eager to come back. 40-40 goes to Pashka. Thank you again, Caveman Jack, for the prediction. Going to game number 2. We have Gumiho and Dark on the other side of it. Guys, please go to Chicken Man's channel too. He's had a rough start to this. He did all the listen, I fuck up seeding and stuff, and his name's like, the thing is, I have no problem fucking up seeding a little bit. People can kiss my ass. Players can kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass. My boss can kiss my ass. The President of the United States, the IRS, the New York State Thruway Authority, and everyone else can kiss my ever-loving ass when I'm doing seeding. You want to know why? Because when I seed, it's fucking what it is. Alright, that being said, here we are on game number 2. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Hard Lead. Up a point. It is Hero in the blue from Dragon Kites Gaming. And his opponent in the bottom right. In the red, give it up for Creator. Guys, please go to Chicken Man's channel. He is the much better caster of us. We had a lot of stuff going on. Chicken Man had extra stuff. His stream didn't start up. He's the better caster. He's put more work. At this point, I feel like he has overall. I think in the whole thing of it, I did put a good amount of work in this and had, without Dave testing this tournament, certainly wouldn't be as well. Because everybody involved. We'll put it that way. There's certain things I did for this tournament that were a little controversial. Let's just say, guys, I may or may not have a rubber neck and a sponge tongue. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Didn't want to admit it, but you heard it first here. All right. Anyway, oh shit, this is gonna be on YouTube. I'm so fucked. And guys, again, this is the Korean StarCraft League. Who else is ever gonna say that on fucking Twitch that's a caster, huh? Or YouTube too. Anyway, awkward. I'm gonna shut up, and for everybody that didn't hear that, who's got me on mute just to see this or just pretend they don't want to associate with me. All right, that was very awkward. You hear nothing? These aren't the yeah, that's the Jedi mind tricks I put after Zidoko. Anyway, it's gonna be a proxy gate from Creator. He's gonna be a little cheesier. Hero with the block on his. I think that was Hero's block actually. Deny scouting. There's no Stargate. There's no nothing. Hero went to Nexus. We have a little bit of a 4-gate scenario, possibly from Creator. Because the timing. Maybe it's just gonna be 3-gate pressure. Trix is actually a top tier name. Not wrong. I actually like it quite a bit. Hey, good to see you guys starting to go to Chicken Man's stream. Guys, go to Chicken Man. Anyway. Stalkers fighting, etc., etc. We also have the Cranky Ducklings. We have Steadfast. We have Alexander Enki. I gotta use his graphics more. It's just tough to go on. Alexander Enki's a fucking legend on this too. We have such a good family. The Ducklings, Light. Light is a grinder. Very thankful for all of you guys and all the casters, the players, and especially the patrons. Which I don't even have my link working right. But anyway, it's a double Stalker, double Sentry. Disc would be proud of Hero right now. Now, I know you guys would laugh at what I'm saying by this. Disc, I give him this credit. Disc is like the most standard NA Protoss player. To a point where he's literally like a European Protoss player. He's like he's as standard, if not more standard than Geralt. Now, Geralt would be mad at me for saying this probably. But I think he reveres Disc too as somebody that you can kind of always trust, right? But Hero, this is the most standard I've seen Hero play. He dropped the Robo, like, defensively. It's kind of a fucked up Robo. Like, Max Pack's even probably like, this is based, even though Max Pack's like, you know, it's not a perfect one-gate expand, because it's not. But I can see Max Pack's doing this. And guys, I'm not just pulling this stuff. Yeah, I know I'm a diamond player and all that. For those of you guys that see my stuff or whatever, you're like, I don't know you. Well, I've got coaching from... I'm friends with Max Pax, too, so... Friends with the best Protoss players in the world. At least a little bit. It's not like a hard... We're not, like, in real life fucking best buds or nothing. We're buddies. Maples knows. We all swing on vines. We all like grapes. We're apes. Creator takes a Nexus behind it. I kind of like it, even though he's behind. If you look at it, the worker count's pretty similar. What up, Agent Stang? I mean, it's not just Protoss pals, but it does make me happy that Protoss had a lot going against us for a long time, and we still do. Usually in regards to the patches and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's usually all the other stuff. It's the names, the streamer memes, then all the zergs that used to talk all this shit didn't have it in them to stay in the game. We got, like, a few of them sticking around. Stang's in here. You know, we got like Scarlet, we got Pig, we got Steadfast. Oh yeah, wait, never mind. We still have basically the Zerg that are left basically run the entire show. So, shout out to Rainer, up and coming best Protoss player in the world. I tried reminding him of it. He just ignores me. I think I made Rainer eternally mad. But I literally was like, for a while, Rainer was my bud. He was like, yep, Dave has got faith in me, and I did. Rainer's gonna be Protoss GOAT, and he was having fun. Anyway, that being said, Protoss GOAT or not, I think this could be a 2-0. I had hopes for a Creator, but GG's called. Hero takes it. Creator not gonna walk away empty-handed. This is a $400 tournament, guys. Top 8 get paid out. Creator's walking away with money. He made it to the semifinals, so he's going to make a little more than the top 8. And we actually skew the funding so the first place doesn't get, like, as big of a prize as they normally do, so we can fund a decent amount. So the 8th place players, we don't always have a lot of players, and it's to keep Korean players motivated. At least get $20. And if you want to contribute to this, consider putting a few dollar dues to the match. Reno, I didn't do it on my bot, but oh god, wait, that's totally, the KSL command sucks. I didn't update the Matcherino. Shit. All right, let me just do this. Easy dubs. If you want to support the Matcherino for this week and add a few dollars to the prize pool, click there. Hero advances to the finals. We have Gumiho and Dark going on. I think, maybe, let's see. I really want to talk to SOS, but I don't want to be rude. I think I will after this. Let's look at what's going on. Jesus, I'm in too many channels. 0-0. Oh, they waited on the sum. All right, here we go. I don't know the score of Dark Estrella. But everybody in the round of 8, Dark Estrella Oliveira, Gumiho, Hero Nightmare, and Classic and Creator have all at least got $20. Creator, Hero, Gumiho, and I don't know what the hell went on in the upper bracket. This could be the grand finals already. Go on here, jeez. Okay, it's Gumiho versus Dark. We have a clean series. We have a TVZ. I'm very happy for this. A little change up. And it's 0-0. We have a complete series. A complete series of a TVZ here. I might pull something cheeky on you guys because I feel bad for Chicken Man down here if he's down for something. We haven't done it in a while, too. I'm going to use the bathroom quick as we get into it. Give me 2 seconds of... All right, we got our game. Made it just in time. Giddy up! All right, here we are in this best of 3 on the upper bracket semifinals, spawning in the upper left-hand corner. In the red, Zergdrot. Get up from Dragon Kites of Gaming's Dark. And in the upper right, it's one of these maps, one of the new ones. In the blue, it is Gumiho. We're on Equilibrium. What Dave clearly lacks is finesse or anything else. It is a gas first from Gumiho. No, it's not really gas first. It's pretty standard. They're talking in Korean. I think they're saying, dude, who's buying food if my Reaper doesn't kill a drone first? Dark opens standard. Gumiho opens relatively standard. Are we going to see Cyclones? Is Gumiho going to play like a bio build? Is he going to do Banshees? I'm curious to see. It's the new patch. Things are exciting. He'll do redo prediction. Don't worry about it, Caveman. Thank you very much. And thank you guys all for hanging out. I might ask Chicken Man something too, because I feel bad for some of this stuff too. Do me a favor, if you want to go anywhere for this series, go to Chicken Man. He needs some views. He had a rough start to tonight. We all did. We're playing it on a different server than Korea. We have to play on NA servers in Singapore, but we get to have all the special maps and stuff, etc., etc., etc. But at the end of the day, something. Oh, look at this. He's really wanting to get that Overlord. Doesn't check his triangle third though. Gumi-ho went Marine first into Factory. Dark, I bet you suspects this. Dark's playing it extremely standard, like scarily, like to a point where I don't think he's gonna get metabolic before his third hatch. I think he's just gonna go right for the third hatch with his 380, 400. No, is he? Yeah. Dark's literally playing more standard than I've seen Dark play to a point and to a fault. That is actually to me a little remarkable. Dark's playing it safe, in other words. He's not anticipating super cheese from Gumi-ho, and he'd be right. It might be a mech play, it might be whatever, but he's gonna have everything he needs to deal with the early stuff, and he knows, or he like has spider senses. It's not a proxy hatch. Thank you, K-Bad Jack, for the prediction, by the way. All right. So we still have a Terran and a Zerg. They're on the same side. We ended up with an all Protoss. I don't know. I'm just really happy. But guys, again, I didn't even get to cast SOS. It was the first one unlimited. Chicken Man created a great event to start it off, or the great thing. So big, huge. That's why I'm shouting him out on that. And shooing everybody else. Please don't be debated. They're really good friends of mine. They have an eternal shout out here. Pilly and actually Maples even, and I'm gonna go through the list, but I'm forgetting Gene Sim, I think. Question mark. We had some raids earlier too. Team goes to blah 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 blah. It's been a long day. You can't bet 100,000. Yeah, don't do it, Zdoku. Even if you had it, why would you do it? Don't be like me and Rotterdam's channel, mate. I know I got a lot of good channel point rewards. I'm gonna change everything up here after pretty soon too. I'm getting bored of it. You know? I like consistency and inconsistency. Alright, Gumi Hogan, a 3cc wall. Clearly mech. Gonna be a roach warden for Dark. Dark lives for these games. But when he opens like this too, I feel like Dark... Oh, and he needs to hold the bullshit though. Look at this. It's an early push. He's got Hellions. That's actually just a bio play from Gumi-ho. Going for the stem and everything else. 2-1-1 kind of play. That's it. It's just the 2-on-1 and scouted. Kind of cool for Gumi-ho because you never know what he's going to do. I know I didn't talk about it. But regardless, guys. This do be a good one. Maybe I overshot creator there. I was hoping we'd maybe see a change up. And that's obviously no disrespect to Hero or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't keep everybody happy all the time. My point being that at the end of the day, it's the end of the day. It's the end of the night. It's morning, or it's fucking 1, 2, it's 2 in the fucking afternoon for these guys. These fucking hosers, as you Canadians would say. If any of you are still awake. Anyway, Dark's gonna take... Yeah, this is very standard from Dark. He's just playing roaches. Against Bio, which I don't really like. But as you know, Dark's pretty good with them still. Sure, many of you aren't. Gumi-ho going for 1-1. I do like that. The double Evo means Dark's gonna catch up on the upgrades. For sure, but it's gonna be pretty close. In terms of upgrades, if it goes on that far. Gumi-ho, though, going for the tanks on the... Oh! Gumi-ho already finding. This is actually an okay Terran map if you do it right. Look at that, guys. So take notes, Terran players. If you want to know how to siege the Zerg that takes that base on this map, that's actually pretty good. True, it's not just little micro things. Gumiho already has an understanding of the map, I feel like. He already found the tank position. More importantly, what he did with his... Don't worry about the medevac tricks. Yeah, it'll help you get the tanks over faster, for sure. But my point is the position. Siege tanks are all about positioning, my friends. It's positioning. It's about high ground. It's about how you can hide them, where you can situate them, where lings can attack, etc. That was a 200 IQ move by Gumiho. And, yeah. Honestly, very much thanks, guys. I'm embarrassed that my Patreon shit's not on here for KSL. But, guys, we need more patrons to keep this going. We're under the $1,600 to keep. We're just under. We're doing pretty good. You could say we're doing pretty bad. I don't think... We don't have the money to do another seasonally event thing yet. I'm hoping we can. SummerSlam is pretty good. We can improve on it. I'm going to try to step my neck out a little more on this. I might even forgo Atlanta just to make that happen. Even if it is cut it down to it. I'm thinking about it. I really, really hope we can have another big event for that. I didn't even get to cast the last one. It was at times I couldn't do it. And I can guarantee I probably wouldn't be able to live. I might be able to do one day. This time I was too tired last night. In the future, I would do it. But it's just, thank you so much, patrons of KSL. And I can tell you right now, the Koreans are very thankful to all you guys. And I want a way to thank. I want to do something for you guys too. Everyone that's a patron to KSL. You guys are great. We appreciate you. Oof. All right, Widow Mine's getting corrosive bile down. Oh my God! Look at this. A Nidus in the main base of Gumiho. Dark's doing dark things. Even in a macro game, he finds ways to be a strategist. Zerg is a reactive race. They say in Dark is one that shows you how it's done. Dark sending the queens and the roaches and Gumiho getting picked apart in the front line with a group of roach ravager. He has nothing to defend right here. He's gonna wait for his units to come out. He's got a couple marauders, marines. He's got widow mines. Not the tools you need. This isn't the Gumiho. Sometimes he just gets caught with his pants down. The Nidus is coming in again. Another one over here, forcing units to retreat. Gumiho should probably... He should have evacuated that CC, but I think he should have tried to hold it. He is, because... Oh, the medevac's coming in. It's pretty big. Widow mine's still there, though. It's on cooldown. It could help them fight. Could also be a traitor mine. We'll see if it does anything. Army supply is kind of crazy. 65, 42 workers, 94 army supply. This 76. And it's just kind of on the ebb and flow. Dark getting creep tumors in Gumiho's base. Gumiho's just feeling like he went to the proctologist. I'll be honest, guys. He's got to be. I ain't no fucking psychiatrist. I ain't no psychologist. I ain't giving bullshit in your head. This is just my take. And these are not the facts. It's just what we're looking at, Jack. Changeling still here is kind of deadly for Gumiho, and Nidus can come in again. Dark, 74 workers and 4 hatches. What harass Gumiho did, maybe for not. Gumiho is remembering his upgrades, though. He's going to lead 2-2. Dark is going to have +1 range attacks, going into Carapace +2. He's going for Burrow for Roaches, or rather, Burrow and Tunneling Claws. The double whammy, Mama Jamma. And he leads an army supply, but Gumiho's armies gain some muster. Mules be a hell of a drug, but he's got to make something count. He needs to get this game equalized a little bit. Now, there's a good amount of creep spread. Dark is so good he's managing to get creep in. That's not against Gumiho saying he's bad. That's how good Dark was on that hit. Alright, the supplies dwindling. He couldn't get what he needed to done. Gumiho's actually going down here. 3, is that a Widow Mine drop? Yeah, it's a 4 Widow Mine drop from Gumiho. There's Spore Crawlers, there's everything. Gumiho's gonna try to jettison the main base. Oh, he's gonna lose the medevac! Oh, Gumiho gets some drones, but loses the medevac before he can get into the main base. He's still got an army supply. I know everybody's like, Gumiho's dead in chat. I'm like, if anybody is the Lord of Chaos in Terran players of all regions, it is Gumiho. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Roach is burrowing and Gumiho has no idea. He's not looking at his army, obviously, right there. The roaches are gonna boom! Surprise! Mamma mia! Thank you, you. You agree with Dave. Gumiho has his moments for you. He's the court jester of Terran players. In some regards, I wonder how Gumi would be if you imagine if Gumiho was a Protoss player. I really wonder how Gumiho would be if he was a main Protoss originally. I think he'd fit right in with us. He'd probably fit right. He certainly wouldn't be like Haas. Okay. Okay. I think he'd fit right in with all of us. But he plays bio too. Everything he just plays mech before, you know. No, Gumiho plays like Gumiho. He truthfully makes Terran a fun race. For good, for bad, for evil. Yeah, Dark is maxing out here. You're not wrong, chat. Gumiho's way down. The supply don't lie. But at the same time, Gumiho possibly flexing? Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, he's shutting down Nidus's. He's doing the most he can with the same economy. He's trying to get a CC up. But here comes Dark bullying with these invisible burrowed roaches. With glial reconstitution. Going into a hive, has infestors. Getting all the tech, has the money. He's rich. He's very rich. Look at Dark. He's literally like gold member from Austin Powers. I love gold. Dark's like, I love mackerel. Dark suddenly turning Swedish this match. Feeling a little bit like Cyril right here, to be honest. In a way. Not saying he's, you know. I'm saying like Dark is feeling like Cyril. In this, he's just kind of like, yeah, you know. I can just picture him. He's got like a straw under his in his lip, you know. Cyril always reminds me of, you know, he kind of basically is a little bit like a farmer, you know. He's just kind of chilled back. I can see Dark here. See the straw out under his lips, like Andy Griffith or some shit. Dark is nah, no way in shit. I'm saying they have some overlap. I'm saying this game he is. Listen, I love Cyril, dude. But no disrespect to Juna, but I love Dark for the reason the fact that he's not like Cyril. He plays like Dark. Dark is usually he has a way about his playing that only one person can play like Dark. I think he's at the caliber of people can disagree with me. That's fine. Everybody's got opinions and assholes. And I have but it's proof. Dark takes games off Cyril. Dark takes series off Cyril. Dark's won events off Cyril. Dark is his own animal. But I'm saying he's cosplaying Cyril this game a little bit. He opens so standard. He's playing against Gumiho, whatever. But he still did some cool builds. Before you guys know, Dark happens to be like, he's up there on my Zerg player list. We'll put it that way. I do miss Bly though. I'm not gonna lie. Bly's out there. He was retiring before anyway. And the poor guy has like a war and stuff to go to now. Bly's probably like actually like fighting. He's literally proxying people in real life now. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, like there's a lot of these guys too. Everybody that's played tonight. Anybody shitting on Creator needs to get a reality check too. He's actually really good, and I think he got a little unlucky on some of it, but Hero did outplay him. But it was really actually fucking so close on that. He had Hero fucking sweating for sure. I'm 100% sure. Oh my god. Hello? This is your proctological expert, Randy the Roach. Cleaning up your mineral line at your 4th base you just got up. Oh my god, but look at Gumiho. Down in supply. But look at the pressure he's putting on. He's cleaned up so many lurkers. Look at the army. Dark's army supply is insane. Gumiho making Terran look really good when they're absolutely dead. At this point, I think it's safe to say Gumiho is going to lose this, but what a good fight at the end. GG's called. Dark's going to take it. Gumiho flexing his Terran button. We should do a Ukraine donation stream. We're going to do it. I think we should. Pashka will do it. We need to plan it out. That's all. We'll make it good. I can't even sell an energy drink. I have the weirdest luck of all time. That's all I'm going to say. My stream used to be popping on stuff. Especially for the level of streamer I'd been for over time. Now I'm consistently on too much. No given schedule. Even though I have a schedule posted. Yeah, true. Exactly, Craig. Consistently inconsistent. All right. Yeah, well, things are here. We're going to get started. I'm going to grab a beverage. We're going to get into it. Dark takes the first game. Oof. Let's go. All right, anyway. Here we are. Guys, again, it's the upper bracket semifinal spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Alcyone, one of the new maps. We're on the current patch on the NA servers on Singapore because the Korean servers are down. They would be on the previous, otherwise. Give it up for Dark from Dragon Kites of Gaming. His opponent, the bottom left, he's blue. He's a man of mech. He's a man of madness. Give it up for the Sheograth of Terran. It's Gumiho. The Lord of Chaos of Terran, in my opinion. Gumiho. Just double checking this. Though I've casted in this map plenty of times, it was a while. It just came back now. Something just seemed to miss. But he actually is going for 2 racks low ground. Reaper. The meta as it has been. Look at this. It walls with just 1 supply depot on this map. Oh, Gumiho did do a great comeback. It's not a best of 5, it's a best of 3. Streamer on Cray. Dark going for the pool first. He's probably going for a Roach all-in. Not Roach all-in. It could be going for... I don't know, it's Dark. We'll see, but I'm guessing he's going for a Roach aggression. Or he's defending, anticipating this, because this has been the meta in Korea for some time. We're not as much on other servers. I had a max headroom moment, guys. Who in chat is old enough to know who max headroom is? Or remembers? Max headroom. As I called it, there is the Roach Warren. Growing life, taking names, and doing its thing. You used to drink Red Bull before it was $500 a can? That's nice. I mean, I remember getting some. Guys, I know everybody's laughing at me about my Rogue energy drink thing, but hey, they offered me a partnership. I figured I'd try to do it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't mean to do it to be that guy, but listen, energy drinks always do it. If I give you my honest opinion, this stuff's actually pretty good. I noticed stuff. I had one. I might try to, because I need to make some lifestyle changes in different ways. My goal is to have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, maybe 2 together in my mug or whatever. And that's it for the day. This stuff will be in there, but I noticed it's not in there. Have I tried Rogue yet? Yes, it's my 2nd day using it. I'm now a partner of them, so I'm going to be drinking it more. I'll probably be using it for hydrations, and I'm probably going to use it in my beer sometimes. I do some fun things that you'll only find in the Dave stream. So it's an all-in, or it's a very committed build. It's not for an all-in. You got Dark and Gumio. When the moon hits your eye like a big billboard or counter map dependent. Alright guys, so truthfully Dark could beat it. Here, Gumiho has this nice setup here at the bunker. To be honest, he even had the Marauder in there after. He's gonna save his concussive at the least. That's huge against roaches. Bet about like who's coming more lings in the way. But guys, I'm going to use 100% of the money for the Rogue energy drink stuff. So as much as you guys shit on stuff, it's going to go to Starcraft tournaments. It may go to KSL. It may go to other events. I'm going to leave that up to you guys over time. But I legitimately think it's pretty cool. And like I said, I actually heard of it before I thought about it. It was not even from streaming. I saw it at random places, and it actually is in a can. It's not just the powder stuff. But like, obviously you get it, they have different stuff. I've got the powder stuff there. I'll probably pick some of it up. It's high in B vitamins and other vitamins and taurine and this and that's. Got caffeine, but that what I noticed about it is the only thing that some of you might be I'd get to is it's the 0 sugar in it, so it's all sucralose or something. Somebody pointed it out. But it's not that other one, the Splendid shit. It's not the Splendid shit. I don't think it's the super carcinogenous one. I think they put some thought in this drink. But I will say the tastes are pretty dank. And it does actually pep you up. And I think it actually hydrates you. So, as I cut down on drinking and stuff like that, more and more and more again, and I make some changes, I think this stuff's actually gonna be alright for what I want. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy drinking it a ton. They should know that too. It's I do see it actually is something alright. It's gonna be a marine tank push after this. It ends up being 311, pretty normal after. It's a late 3rd CC for Gumiho. In fact, there's no 3rd CC. He might go for a 2 base all in. I mean, I doubt it, but he's got to hold on. Dark's just getting his 3rd. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I actually wouldn't hate it. He needs a hold. Tanks coming down. Oh, the supply depot going on is rough. There's no medevacs. Okay, if he cleans the links. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gumiho, does he do it? Dark is down in supply. Gumiho's leading. Gumiho could actually chill a bit, do whatever. He's gonna have his medevacs go for a drop. He can grab tanks. I wouldn't hate it if he grabbed tanks, but Dark, you know Dark. He's gonna be aggressive. He's going for some link pressure. He needs to get some damage done, but Dark is so down. I don't know, man. I think Gumiho's doing fine. Maybe he should just commit to this. He's got a 3rd CC down, but it's still kind of feeling like 2 base all Innsville. Dark's droning. He has a chance to attack. In a bit, Dark's getting more army. I feel like Gumiho is going to have a moment to hit this hard. Namely, combat shields +1 maybe. But I think like a combat shields as it goes on. +1 timing could be good. As long as Dark's Ling run by doesn't go in. This is a very scuffed wall. It's enough to debate Dark for now. Dark's going to scout with the Lings. Oh, look at this. Gumiho walling like a Protoss player. Oh, but Gumiho's attacking the rocks. He gets caught. He's making a ground way for this. He's making runway. There's no creep spread, really. Just connecting two bases. Some going down the center. Gumiho might be able to get something done. It's actually a little rougher now because the clock's been ticking. The army supply's pretty close. The siege tank does get a couple good hits, but the Ling's coming from the back with the Roach. Nice save by Gumiho, though. Saves a lot of it. Loses the tanks. It's kind of rough. He does have one more. He's not done with the push. More medevacs coming. He's got +1 on the way. Gumiho and a 2-base push timing, but not really committing to a 2-base all-in as I was thinking before. All right, anyway. Gumi got over here making some headway. Dark, on the other hand of it, dropping 2 Evo chambers, getting his lair. Building roaches, building ravagers rather. He's not committed too much. He's gonna have his Lings out. My assumption is he might go Ling Bane. Who knows, actually. I wouldn't hate melee Carapace in this case. He might go like, he could do something cheeky. Dark does some interesting moves after. He's got nice Overlord placement. Though ballsy against Terret. Gumiho, on the other hand, having the tank and the medevacs. Kind of nice because it looks like a bio push. That one tank can make a huge difference. Though he's against a bunch of Ravagers. Gumiho really debating getting these over. Honestly, that wouldn't be too bad. He is going to do it. He's like, fuck it. I'm at least getting this one. If he sees the other, and I think he does, maybe. That's actually smart plays for Terret. Gumiho is managing to saturate his third base with Zergs on equal workers and equal bases. This kind of feels like it favors Terran, but Dark with the 2. He's going range attacks, Gleal. He's going for Rochi Ravager. I feel like Gumiho's actually in an okay spot. Dark not out of it, but I feel like this could be Gumiho's game to win. He's not dropping another eBay. Does have his armory. Wouldn't hate to see him do it with one of these guys. But a 3cc Terran to a 3cc Terran. Oh no, Gumiho saves the SCV. It's a debate. Kappa. He totally knew that was going on. Gumiho got the other overlords. Drops defended. Gumiho moving in. His medevac's out of position. The tanks though gonna be. Oh my god, tanks cleaning up all the Lings. The upgrade's not done for Zerg. The 2 tanks gonna get. Oh my god, eaten up by the corrosive bios. But the bio is too strong. The 4th base is canceled. Gumiho's pushing the creep, and Gumiho takes game 2. And ladies and gentlemen, this is only the second semifinals. So as much as this has been zippy, it's been pretty crazy. It's been pretty good. Yeah. We do. Guys, you know, I'm thinking of doing something. I was going to ask Chicken Man if he wants to do a game with me in the finals, and I might bring it over to Chicken Man so I can just chill for a bit tonight. It's 1:36. Might do one game with him if he's all right with it. And then I'm going to send you guys all over. I'm going to ask him if he's down for that. Thank you, Greg. I mean, I'm kind of tipsy, so I know it's whatever, but Chicken Man had a rough start to this, and I'm asking him if he wants to do it. I try to go into it all that, but it's a 1-1. We're on the last game. Sadly, both these guys can't advance to the finals. It's the upper bracket semifinal. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Site Delta in the red. Give it up for Dragon Kaitza Gaming's Dark. You the man, by the way. You all the man. You is you the man. And his opponent in the upper left. in the blue. Give it up for Gumiho. Caveman Jack, thank you for the predictions. I'm going to remind people again, too. But I'm just going to say, I got to do something for Chicken Man. He accepts it. I don't want to force him to have to cast with me. I know I've had a few tonight. I think I'm behaving pretty well, but... Our hatch going down here. It's going to be 16 hatch from Dark. Nothing cheeky. Gumiho. No proxy Rex. Gumiho's playing very standard right now. How you doing, Mitchy Tommy? I'm going to teach all of my mods how to do predictions, because I feel like sometimes you guys are so active, want to do everything else, and occasionally we go in. I know Judgment used to be big on it, but I think Judgment's just like Dave's just too Protoss, and I don't understand where he gets on about. He's a busy guy too. We guys all are, but sometimes I just wonder lately. I need to do my own shit too. So I really am thankful when literally nothing changes. Pashka's like, what the fuck? I can do it. Listen, it's a voluntary thing to be a mod. I'm not shitting on you. I'm thankful for you guys. You guys step up and do what you do. But I need to do rewards for mods. You guys help me out a lot. Yeah, I think I'm going to start giving out rewards for mods. And I'm going to be looking at stuff in each mod of the month. Dave's going to start... I have so many mods. Literally, I have people that I want to VIP and I can't. That are mods. I have literally over 100 mods, guys. And I don't even have 100 viewers at a regular moment. You know what I'm saying? Like Vet. Vet's like, I don't want to be a mod, but I did want that for the team, man. It's Kirktown. Because he's fucking Kirktown. Vet actually played well against Pig, too. True. You got that big sword? For the big fortitude. We got girls that are mods. We got guys that are mods. We got it all. We got we even got like... We got all sorts of stuff. Anyway. I'm serious about that too. How you doing, Vet, by the way? All right, anyway, as we get into it, third hatch going down for Dark. It's pretty standard stuff. Dark's playing really standard. Gumiho playing pretty standard too. I'm surprised we've seen all bio games. We're on a new patch. We're on new maps. Gumiho's playing pure bio. We don't even see Cyclone stuff or any of that. When I get rich, you can just add... Dude, I'll probably play it before, but... Only if Magic Turtle approves it, Pashka. As much as I love you. Let's see if... Ask Magic Turtle what his thoughts are on it. I'm actually going to message him on it. I hope he's okay. He said he wasn't feeling good. And he's... guys, Magic Turtle... Literally, he's done things like... Roddy's even like, I don't think I've ever had anybody with 1 million channel points in my chat and capped them. And I go, that's actually crazy. Because Magic Turtle obviously used TTS and everything else. He had an insane amount, and I hope he's okay. Because I noticed he's been a little... He said he wasn't feeling good. I got to help out with the Sign mod tournament. I hope that's going to help cheer him up, too. But I don't want to... I care about you guys. It's like you guys care about me. I ain't anybody special here. It's just... Sometimes when we're in streamer mode and we got tournaments and stuff, that's the bigger thing. And then I get carried away. It's getting late, so now I'm starting to trail off. I don't know if it's a good idea, but if Chicken Man's in with me, we'll get in full swing anyway. Rock's getting taken down by Dark. Actually, it's a good idea. It's going to allow him some room for creep spread, but right now it could help create a choke. That actually could help for defense. In a way, I'm saying it's a good move, and it's also a bad move. In the long run, it's better. It creates a little bit of room to get rid of a tank choke point. And it looks like it's bio again. We do have the armory. We don't have any extra tech added. I think it's just going to be bio play, but with the armory, I think it's going to be Hellbat Marauder. In fact, I know it's going to be Hellbat Marauder, guys. Look at this timing. Hellbat Marauder play. Roach Warren's coming down. Dark with good timing, but Gumiho might... If Gumiho can bring us a Hero Gumiho finals, this could be some KSL news, guys. I feel like this is like the practice session for GSLs, but I don't know. Everything about this tournament is just fucking good. It really is. People who shit on KSL can kiss my ever-loving ass. It's not about the fact that we're in it. I'm happy that it's going on. It's happy that it's gone the way. It's literally a community tournament. It went to the best of the best. And shout out to everybody involved in it, too. There was a lot of people. We had some knowledge workers on the sidelines. Oh, my God. This is getting a lot done from Gumiho. I don't know if it's game-ending damage. It's seeming to be pretty good ending damage, though. Nothing that shoots up against the Overlord, really. Behind it, we have +1 coming. Oh my God, the drone's coming around helping the fight. The Hellbats and the Marauder. Actually, oh, the drone's killing the Hellbat. Marauder coming out. The roaches are out, though. The hatch goes down. It's now gotten scrappy. Gumiho has a 3rd CC behind this. Looking very committed from Dark. Very committed from Dark. And still we go on. Well, that being said, Gumiho gets out. Let's take a look at the trades. Very much in Gumiho's favor, obviously. Dark's got 1 push he can do. He's got the army supply advantage. There's a 3rd base from Gumiho, though. He's going to have 2 more racks coming. He's got 4 more racks coming, actually. That's actually interesting. Don't hate it. He's going for, like, a 3 base push setup after. Boys are pulled, though. He can afford the trades. The workers are even, though. 61 to 61. Dark double expands behind it. Very good move from our Zerg player. Dark isn't handed out, but to be honest, guys, I love Dark. Dark knows it too. Gumiho, I love all these guys, but Dark's got a special place in my heart. Where I remember at one time when I was a little more naive of a caster and play. I wasn't really casting the pro stuff, but just looking at things and kind of thinking of my own games and my teammates' games and my friends' games. I'm watching like, yo, look at Dark, dude. But nah, Dark's just like a class act. Gumiho is as well. I felt the same way about Gumiho, ironically. Dark taking a 3rd hatch as well. What is this game? Are we ending up in some crazy ass, like, base tradey, greedy weirdness? Dark's gonna play whack-a-mole with Gumiho. Gumiho's ahead of workers for the moment, but Gumiho needs a pressure, and he needs a read on the game. And this could be Dark's advantage because Gumiho sometimes... you know what I mean? He's a strategist, but sometimes he just kind of YOLOs. Oh my God. He's a little too greedy, but if Gumiho, the thing about him is he can have the best game sense of any player, I feel like. And he, at the same time, he has like the game sense of Dave Testa in other cases. But he makes decisions off the cuff so quick, so good. We've seen it in KSL. The legendary game where he went Proxy Reaper into Armory Widowmine into double Thor drop against Ragnaroks. He read him like a book. He went into 2 base Muta, and Gumiho literally, like, at a moment's notice, invented a build order when we thought Terrans only had what they had. He went for a double Thor drop behind it with the remaining Widow Mines and Hellbats. It was crazy. It was just nuts. That is where on Dyson Sphere is the kind of player Gumiho is. Gumiho is pressuring in. He wants to punish the greed of Zerg. He didn't know it was there. He just went for a timing. He's going in and getting a lot of drones behind. Oh, kind of a lot of drones. Dark's got so many hatches. He can build a lot. Greed is eternal, as the Ferengis say. Dark has money because how the hell does Dark have? Oh my God, Gumiho going back into the mineral line, though. This is really good stuff. Coming for a big push again. The pressure's good. The micro's actually pretty good for Gumiho. The multitasking is good from him at the least. He's going to clean up a couple Ravagers. Picking off the army's huge. Dark's army supply is lower. And this push right here could be the coup de grace from Gumiho. Let's see. I mean, Dark's got a lot of hatches and stuff. Sure, but he has a bank-ish. But look at the supply. And look at Gumiho landing a 4th base over here. And look at the upgrades. Gumiho going in a 2-2 and just a... He's at least going to have +2 weapons in seconds. And it's going to be a 1-1 Dark. Baneling Nest just started. That, yeah, it helps, but they're slow Banes. Gumiho's looking very favored right here. He's still got these 3 Marauder drop. What is he doing? Goomy God, you madman. He's going to lose the medevac. He's going to sack this, but 15 drones are well worth it. He's pushing hard on the front line. He's pulverizing with his marine tank. Not a lot of Ravagers, just roaches. There's 2 tanks. Gumi a little sloppy with how he sees it, but he's going to take this series, guys. The curse or the dark hero dark power hour has been ended. Gumio's going to take it. We have a PVT finals in the Korean Starcraft League. Pashka, that was a good thing. I'm sorry about your points, boy. How many points did you put in this? That's crazy. Caveman, thank you for running them. Holy shit. We have Gumiho versus Hero Finals. I kind of want to send everybody to Chicken Man regardless of what he says. I want to cast this all the way through, but I've been going for 9 hours. It's not about that. It's about the fact that I also want to help out my boy. Flood Advisor, how you doing, by the way? I'm sorry. I've not been saying everything to chat. It's been a good stream. I've actually really had a good time. We had a rough stream. At times, I played Doom Eternal tonight. I did everything. It's Gumiho versus Hero. This is first. On the new patch, on the new maps, on Singapore servers, we end up with a cool result. Hey, we have a sale on Rogue. I don't have any channel point things. Buckstar Shot, thank you for your purchase. He let me know. I have no way of knowing right now, so I appreciate that. Big thanks to Buckstar Shot and shout out. Guys, Gumiho needs 5 minutes for his wrist. He's actually really feeling it. Guys, we're gonna head over. We're gonna do something else. Oh, thank you, Buckstar Shot. I'm gonna shut out Buckstar Shot. We're gonna take a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go pee, guys. We're gonna go over to Chicken Man after the first one or whatever we do, but yeah. Be right back. All right, guys. Here we are. Thank you, Buck Starshot. Yeah, absolutely. Give an honest review. Thank you for that. And I hope you get in. I'm going to mention to it in Berserker. Guys, I'm going to be in YouTube mode for Chicken Man. Hello?
Give my boogie.
Ah, Chicken Man.
What's up?
What's up, buddy? We gotta learn Huttese, by the way. And so we can talk like Jabba and his buddy, you know?
Absolutely.
Or I could, well, actually, who'd be, I'm kind of small and stuff, but I don't know. I'm kind of more lazy than you. Would you be Bib Fortuna then? You're more charismatic.
Actually, I'm going to be Salacious B. Crumb. That's a deep cut. You got to be a real Star Wars fan to know who that is.
Dude, I may not know them as well, but imagine if we had a D&D session with you, me, A-Pop, and Neuro, and we're like those guys with maybe a few other people. We have a separate DM that does a Star Wars based thing, and we're them in an adventure.
Star Wars D&D. Huh? I'm so confident there is a Star Wars like
there is. I'm pretty sure
real time like role playing kind of thing. 100%.
I know it's a random.
There's
topic.
probably multiple. That'd be fun. Honestly, that'd be super fun. I don't know if I'd want to do like main movie characters. I feel like I'd want to make my own characters and have the adventure be like I don't know, you like make your own adventure in the Star Wars universe, do like an Old Republic time where you can have like a Jedi, old school Mandalorian, maybe you have like, you know, some other Force user or something. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Sounds pretty dope.
Oh, for sure, man. It'd be amazing. How have you been liking the game so far? The patches, I know we had a rough start with the Blizzard servers and everything, but
oh my god, I know. Fortunately, it's gone off pretty well. All the players seem to just understand how to do it. It's funny seeing the vetoes take way longer because the players are trying to figure out the maps. I have not seen almost any new patch stuff. Very little patch change stuff. I don't know about you. Mostly it's been about the new maps for me, which I mean, I love new maps. I think new maps are the lifeblood of this game. I honestly could give or take new patches for the most part.
Oh, I'm with you. I literally like. I mean, patches are cool. I think this one, I'm like literally pretty much spot on with you. There's, from what I've seen of your takes, we didn't really talk about it, but
most of the stuff in this patch is totally fine.
Yeah,
there's a lot of little things in here that's like slight changes to affect, you know, this stage of the game or this stage of the game or this matchup, and it's like, yeah, that's fine. I don't really mind that interference matrix requires you research a 50-50 upgrade at the tech lab.
I think it's good, honestly, for Protoss versus Terran. They actually balance.
Absolutely, I think it is. I think it's good for Colossus openings, right? Yeah, for sure. Infestors not needing pathogen glands, I think, is cool because Dark was the only one to build those, like 95% of the time. Maybe we'll see some more Infestors. That's fine. Stuff like that. There were some big changes that I think weren't as popular, but I have yet to see a single Cyclone, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
maybe this matchup.
I've been seeing a little bit more of it in different spots, and I know nobody really cares about us scrubs, but you know what I'm saying. The Cyclone thing's affected it, but I've already have the record of most mech Terrans versus a Protoss player in the world, I'm pretty sure. But it's probably the testament to being as bad as I am, how many games I have played. But outside
I
of
feel
me,
like
I've
too,
noticed it.
what happens with a new patch is whatever the big change is, people see that and they immediately try to utilize it, right? They try to do it, whatever it is. So like, oh, Cyclone, it's to make mech better. I'm going mech against Protoss. Even if that's not how they like usually play, and probably it'll settle where that's not what they do.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that being said, I have a series I'm going to send you to cast, which I recommend. It's a TVT, and you're going to like this one. It was Spirit versus Special.
Oh, you know, I saw you were casting that earlier on.
Yeah, that was on a Cranky Duck. No, that was actually OSC. But you should recast that, my friend. Logo and winner got it.
Was that a new patch?
That was not. That was previous patch, but it's worth doing. The reason
I don't know, man. Now you have to reload the game every time.
No, I know. Well,
the old replays.
I got to tell you,
I'm actually going to cover a TVT after this. I can
What-
send you the replays, but I got the Gumiho Oliveira replays from earlier. So
Oh yeah, nice dude. By the way, we had a first for KSL tonight. Other than the fact we have Gumiho and Hero for the first time in I think a while. I think they were in before, but we had SOS play.
I know.
But
I'm so happy.
I was excited to see what it was, but I hope he's not Detroit. If you noticed, I was almost like we should give SOS a little bit of wiggle room because
I felt really bad. I wish I had changed the seating up a little bit
because those guys seem to leave earlier, but he really wants to make it. He wanted to be it's Steadfast casted him at least. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's why I didn't cover him.
But I was heartbroken. I would have like moved the earth to cast him. To be honest with you, I'm that much.
Well,
of an
hopefully
SOS
he
fan.
plays. Hopefully he plays again for us. I'd love to see more SOS in the KSL. But right now we got ourselves a TVP, and we're here on hard lead or hard lead. It's up to you. Spawning in the lower right-hand corner, it is Dragon Kitesy Gaming's Hero.
And his opponent in the upper left, a man of mech, a man who's mostly been playing bio. This time, do we know what he's gonna do? Give it up for Gumiho, who may bring us Cyclones against a Protoss.
I'm excited to see what Gumiho does with the new patch, because he's one of our smartest Terrans at the top level, if not like the smartest high-level Terran. You know, he's such a creative player. He always comes up with new things, even when the patch is like super stale and we've been on the map pool for forever. Gumiho will come out with new builds.
Oh, yeah.
And the same could be said for Hero. I feel like these are the two guys that I expect to see bring us new stuff over the course of the next couple of weeks more than anybody else.
Yeah, honestly, yes. We literally have the masterminds of both the pro players that play at pro level with the high strategies, and no disrespect to Gumiho, we don't usually put him in there, are the high mechanics of Hero literally plays with the mechanics of a Terran player, but plays Protoss, but F2, but box. It's weird, you know. Hero's an enigma, and it's like Max Pax is. You know what I'm saying? Like Protoss have to be the most gimmicky, they say, but in this case, it's like we're literally like this is like Albert Einstein versus fucking Nikola Tesla kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, these guys are both.
Really.
I see where you're getting at. They're both incredibly like brainy players. They really think about what they're gonna do. But I feel like both of them have absolutely stepped up their micro and just their mechanics in general over the last couple of years. Where in like 2017, I think I'd fully agree that maybe their mechanics were kind of their weaker spot. But man, Hero's Stalker micro these days is insane.
No, I was talking about Gumiho.
Well, Gumiho, I feel like this year broke out as a mechanics player.
Oh yeah.
He had a couple of really sick results just purely with like Marine tank. He wasn't doing anything fancy.
Oh yeah,
He still had some good mech builds, but man, he made some real big marks on just his mechanics. And I think that was a big improvement for him in the last like 6 months to a year. That makes me really excited for Gumiho moving forward.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean to cut you off. Like seriously, Gumiho I didn't mean to discredit him, Still overall, I'd say, if I was he's still been a little inconsistent in that mark, but he always, if you look at it, just from my observations. Oh, the new map shit. And actually, somebody in my chat earlier mentioned that's a grandmaster that's been playing their heart out on some of this stuff. It's like, I hate this map pool, I hate the patches, whatever. They're kind of a negative Nancy, but at the end of the day, they had a good point. This is so early of a patch, and even if people have been playing on the PTR, everybody has their complaints. I think nobody should eat their tongue on having criticisms and stuff. Nobody's flaming everybody, like nothing's perfect, but at the same time, I don't think there was enough time for people to really... this was definitely not done right on Blizzard's end. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shouldn't have been pushed
certainly.
this early. I think it should have had...
I absolutely agree with what you're saying. Like on all fronts, yes, it was mishandled a little bit. There was not nearly as much transparency as there should have been. Some things maybe should have been changed from the PTR, and nothing was. But you're right. We haven't had enough time to really get a grasp of this patch, and all these maps are new, and that's going to change up the meta so much that it's going to be hard to tell what's maps and what's patched for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it because I think we'll get a lot of new gameplay and a lot of new strategies, and it'll be exciting to watch no matter what. And then hopefully, if the patch does prove to be a little bit too strong or something on one side or the other, we can get like a hot fix within the next few months.
Oh yeah, for sure, Chicken Man. I think this is gonna get dialed down. In a way, I like it. You know something? This did give us something that to really shake things up. Now, I love to agree with Sal on a lot of things. I was a little uncertain. I feel like he's a little over-optimistic on this one to a point because he sees stuff from a different lens, but honestly, I'm going to agree. When you put it that way, king of optimism, the man of chickens.
I try, you know, I mean, I feel like it can be really overreacted to certain things.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yes. 100% agree with you there. Yeah. You were on the same page. Whoa! Whoa, Gumiho didn't go for that.
Oh, man.
Because there's a Widow... Wait, what? The hero reacted to the Widow Mine drop. Probably. That's a 3 Widow Mine drop. Got 4 kills. He's got another one. A hero, isn't it?
One more in the main? Oh, man. Hero, he's just a little too good, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
5 probes for the 4 Widow Mines. The medevac does escape. But at the same time, Gumiho also way overstimmed his Marines. Look at his Marine force right now. It's all in the orange. He needs to just let these medevacs do some healing.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, great hold from Hero. Obviously, taking some probe damage, but, you know, mitigating it. It was a good recall out on the map, getting those Stalkers home.
For
dealing
sure.
with the Widow Mines and not losing any of them to the Marines.
Yeah, that being said, the +1 extended thermal lance and charge follow-up. Pretty good combat shield just finishing up in the +1 from Gumiho. Looking pretty good on the other end of it, but obviously +1's going to finish faster for a Terran player. But Hero's timing's looking pretty crisp, and with the changes in this, even if it was a Raven opener, I can't really remember if we talked about it because I'm just kind of getting to a point in time where it's a long day. But that being said, we now have the change with the tech lab being required to research an upgrade for the Raven to have interference matrix, Chicken Man.
It's true. And it's not like a huge change, but it is a nice little buff to these kind of Colossus openings for the Protoss. By now, I think it would be done if Gumiho was going to go for it, but it looks like he's more focused on tanks, Vikings, and bio units. So far it's been good defense from Hero, keeping that army away. Gumiho kind of having to run home with his Marines. But he is going to have a very powerful push in a little bit, is Gumiho, and Hero's got to be a little bit wary of that, but Hero's got his own push gearing up. He's got charge on the way. +2 started up, and what is that building? That's the Dave building right there.
Yeah, we do have Dark Templar on the way. It's about 60% complete. It's approaching 60% completion. We have a Dark Shrine coming down, Chicken Man. Thank you for that. we have the DT timing and the DT handover on it. Very good stuff. And the rebuttal, the Ghost Academy's finishing up, though. This is going to be... Honestly, Chicken Man, I don't know about you. I'm liking the patch because of the rework on the Raven. It's not giving a gimmick to DTs, per se. It's making, like, robo pushes more viable, and the nerf to the Ghost is another thing we didn't talk about.
Yeah, as we got the Ghost coming out now, the EMP radius was shortened a bit. It's not a huge nerf, but it is going to be pretty noticeable, I think, in a lot of these games. That EMP just a little bit smaller. Definitely a nice move there for the Protoss against Terran, which I think it's a good change, honestly. And a lot, again, we talked about it earlier, a lot of these little changes like that are good. If it was all just those little changes, I would be super stoked. I think everybody, for the most part, would just be happy with the patch, that it's there, that it exists. It's just those big changes, which so far I haven't seen a single one of today. I haven't seen a single mass cyclone or anything. Like, it's just these little changes that I'll be really interested to see how they play out.
Oh, yeah, I think we're going to see him over time, Chicken Man, too. That's the beauty of it is in tournaments, but hilariously, I feel like we're going to see more of it on ladder stuff and things like that than, at least I think these guys have been playing on it a litto more than they're leading on to a point.
It's a question I've kind of been bringing up. Like, how much have these guys been playing on the new maps and the new patch?
Well, they were
really interested.
I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but I'm just gonna say, in my head, my talking to the players, they seemed like they wanted the new patch. Everyone in every race. So chat, as much if you guys hate it, and everybody that's making fun comments, even myself, I'll eat my shoes on it. I think it gives some life to the game, like everybody says, even if it's not perfect, even if it's, dare I say, even if some of the stuff kind of sucks. It's, you don't have to eat that chicken, man. It's just my take, and I have no fear of saying that. It's just an opinion, and I'm not being hateful toward anybody toward it, you know.
You are allowed to have opinions, just like Hero's allowed to attack into that bio. I do not think that went particularly well for him. He did get to keep all of his robo units alive, but the Stalkers are running around trying to get into position. Killing all the tanks is really, really important here. And now, with the probes getting pulled, Hero may be feeling a little desperate, but he will absolutely clean this up. Gumiho, though, killing all of the Colossi with those Vikings in the meantime. The Stalker's going to try to get a little bit of value on the retreat.
A little bit.
I mean, that's a lot of value.
This
siege tank? Yeah, that's pretty huge. All of a sudden, the army supplies have been reset. But Hero lost an entire mineral line. I feel like that's a big problem for him. He's going to warp in a ton of DTs now. This is a scary movement right here for Hero. He does have DT Blink. If he can get value with these DTs, this is huge. But DTs are so expensive. You know this more than anybody. If these DTs die, this is terrible for Hero. It's looking pretty good for him, though. The bio is nowhere nearby. The planetary just finished, but there's no turret. And these DTs are just going to start chunking away at it. The scan goes down, the repair goes down, but my friend, that is way too late. And the DTs blink away.
Well, Chicken Man, on a DT-ometer, what am I going to say is 1.21 DT watts. It's a lot of DT action, and they successfully get the planetary, take out the fifth. Great Scott, Marty! Where we're going, nobody's ever going to see us.
Yep, and Hero, he's going to take a fifth base as he kills Gumiho's fourth. And it felt for a moment like Gumiho had a nice lead going on, but you're right, losing all those units on the retreat, and now losing his fourth base, Hero is right back into it. This is still a game, though. Hero might have a slight advantage here, but I'm still liking this game quite a bit for Gumiho. And, you know, I'm noticing Hero's not going into Disruptors, back into the Colossi. Disruptors got a slight nerf as well to their radius, but I feel like this is just because he killed the Vikings. He's building the Colossi again. Like, why not, right? Just put him back in the game. Colossi are pretty good.
Well, look at this. All right, Hero doing some interesting moves with the Zealots. He was actually really. Oh my god! He killed a widow mine with his zealots. He was hold positioning microing against the fucking liberators. This is crazy, Chicken Man.
Yeah, and he's trying to push in, but Gumio had like a full surround. That was a huge concave.
Oh yeah.
So even though Hero is up a bit of army supply, pushing into that, I feel like this is unwise. Especially the EMP may have gotten slightly nerfed, but it's still going to be pretty damn good here.
Well, Chicken Man.
Oh my god, look at Gumio control the Widow Mine! He's such a god. He retargeted it so it would waste more of Hero's time.
Like, I hate to say it, but if there's a Protoss, like Max Packs maybe lead into the overall, but if anybody has a potential for come back to be the champion of Protoss, it's fucking Hero. And Gumio, though, a player that, if Oliveira can make upsets this year, I'm hoping for Gumio.
Yeah, it's just these Colossi are chunking through those Marines, and Hero is going to have too much. He will take game number 1 off of Gumio. Super back and forth, though.
Yeah, Chicken Man, do you mind if I hang for a few with you? I'll behave.
Sure.
Guys, by the way.
Hang as long as you want. I know it's late as hell over there.
No, I know. I'm doing this for a reason. For a few reasons. Chicken Man is doing a YouTube cast. And I'm sorry if I'm scuffing your YouTube stuff on it, but just for a minute.
It's all good, you know.
Twitch end, we're going to be going over to Chicken Man.
You don't have to do that. The people
You
know.
sure? You sure?
That's all good. Keep that stream going.
All right.
Yes, I am on YouTube, though, so you guys should all go subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes. Yes, yes, please. I'm going to do that right
streaming
now.
on Twitch, but this is really... Today has been recording for YouTube
Chicken
more
Man,
than anything else. Oh, I need to get into this lobby.
Whether it was intentionally done or not is what I'm going to say. It's something that I've thought of doing too, and I'm sure we both had. I was going to actually ask you about that sometime, like, maybe we should go, because ESL, we have our requirements and stuff. What if we could get saucy with KSL, and be like, you know what, guys, we're going to change the format up a little bit. Because I know you're a little closer than I on the YouTube mark, but it's a big deal for us to get the YouTube partnership. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna push the heck out of that as I can. Guys, subscribe to Chicken Man's YouTube. I'm gonna
hit that sub button. I need like 550 more to be partnered on YouTube for.
No, you'll get there. You'll get there. I have huge faith that you're gonna get there, and sooner than you think.
Just like George Michael. I appreciate that.
Ha! Oh shit. That was good.
Now I have faith in this Protoss player. Spawning in the lower left-hand corner of Alcyon. This might be my favorite of the new maps. It is Hero.
And his opponent in the upper right, he's red. He's not played a lick of mech, but they got a mech. Give it up for Gumio. Yeah, this map's pretty fucking cool, man. I'm with you. This is Chicken Man and Dave and in a map right here for what we got.
It's just, I feel like the last map pool, every single map, unless I'm mistaken, they were all rotational symmetry. They all felt very much kind of based on the same theme in a lot of ways. And I'm glad this map we have a few different themes. We have that one that's kind of split vertically, and you have the upper left, upper right spawns. This one feels a little bit interesting. We've got like weird gold bases. I'm waiting for the middle of the map to lose somebody a game.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if we see a macro game right now, I have a feeling the middle of the map is gonna just lose somebody a bunch of units.
Oh, for sure, dude. That's exactly where I'm at too. This map, it's just a work of art. But honestly, this whole map pool in general is, as you say, a lot more diverse. Rotterdam earlier today or yesterday, wherever we were at, mostly it'd be yesterday, I'd say. Literally kind of pointed this out, and he how he cheekily points out you can't have everything, folks. He did make a good point. He goes, we all want. He goes, I'm with everybody on different stuff. He's not a big fan of like 4-player maps, right? He's like, I'm with 4-player maps as long as they show where the spawning point is. I'm like, well, I beg to differ, Roddy. I wouldn't mind saying that to him. I see where he's coming from, but
yeah, I think it's good to have like discussion like that, right? Because there is a bit of RNG, you know, that
Yeah.
randomness to a 4-player map that usually we try to avoid in StarCraft. But is it worth it to have like a certain amount of it, a certain amount of randomness to kind of keep things a little bit spicy? I don't know. It's an interesting question. On one hand, I love that StarCraft is so much just about your play. On the other hand, I feel like 4-player maps give us more interesting strategies. There are strategies you can only do in certain spawn points. There might be an all-in that if you are able to scout your opponent and they're at this location, you can do that all in, but anywhere else you can't. That's kind of cool. I like that aspect of it as well. I think it really speaks to the strategy part of this RTS that we don't always focus on as much.
Exactly. Like, that's what sets us apart from, or used to set us apart from now. I'm really like, well, look at AoE and this game and that game and whatever. Now we got Stormgate and Zero Space in the Horizon. But it's something that we could bring back in pretty easily. And like, as you talked about, you're not necessarily anti-cannon rush people. It's a controversial subject, heaven forbid. Hell, I don't like getting cannon rush. Nobody likes getting cannon rush, but maybe, just maybe in a pro tournament, you might want to see a cannon rush actually be a viable option, as you mentioned, right?
Yeah, it's an important distinction. Now, speaking of aggressive pushes here, Gumio sending Marauders with Concussive Shell.
And he's got a Cyclone to follow because it can come out of a factory.
Exactly. On the way behind it. And Hero, he's trying to hold right now, but the shield batteries aren't quite done yet. Hellion and Reaper are going to dive into the main base and try to get some damage done there. There's no shield batteries, so the probes are going to have to fight on their own for a little bit.
Holy shit! Chicken Man,
this is such an interesting little push out of Gumio. The Cyclone, though, feels so far away. The Marauder's just kind of poking at a building right now. The Hellion and Reaper have been cleaned up.
Well, Chicken Man, I didn't mean to be rude, but what in the freaking 2017 are we looking at right here?
This is Gumiho playing around with new stuff. This is him thinking of a build, maybe even on the fly, and just going for it. And you know what? Hero reacted beautifully. He scouted this with the hallucinated Oracle coming across the map. He built up the wall, got the 3 gateways in the wall, and it bought him just enough time to get some shield batteries going. And now he's going to counter push, and Gumio doesn't have the bunker yet. This is actually feeling a little bit dicey for a second here.
Well, in line with what we were talking about.
Oh my god, the blink is done.
GG.
And that's it. GG. Hero blinks forward, kills the one unit that Gumio had before he could get into the bunker. And that's just about that.
To go with your point, we are a refined game now, right? Before that, this game proves our point. The 4-player map topic intersected with this. With the new cheese, it got shut down. Wait, but still, Chicken Man, the 4-player map thing, I think what we see is why we need that unpredictability. There's another thing that starts with a 4, but it's spelled with F-O-R-E. It's foreplay. I feel like the problem is when things become more predictable, too. If we had a little bit of RNG gods in the way, we have a little more foreplay potential for those cheeses that people don't expect. Had to get a little lewd with this one.
I see where you're coming from. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of 4-player maps. I would be interested to see what it was like to have one on ladder again.
I think we need to do a tournament and Chicken Man test all 4-player maps.
The problem with that is nobody's practiced. Remember what we were just talking about, right? About the patch and these new maps. Nobody's played on them enough to get a good sense of them yet. I feel like you really need
Can we give it a couple weeks?
A few weeks.
Can we give him a couple weeks and can you and I fundraise together as the Chicken Man test a team of tournament organizers, which you hard carry? I'll actually do some work on this one. I'm just saying, guys. Chicken Man's the fucking the brawn. He's the actual brawn of all the everything. You really are. But go on.
It's I don't know. I'm interested. I don't think that we could really do it. I don't think if we ran a tournament with a 4-player map,
I bet you we could. If anybody could, it'd be us.
I just don't think it would be a good sense of if it was a good thing to have or not. Personally, I'd love to see one. We have 9 ladder maps now.
I think just the fans would love it. I'll tell you who would approve of it. It would be Loco and Winner and probably eat pig. And they'd love us for doing that. They might even cast with us on it, dude. Anyway, I'm taking it over, bud. Then we're raiding into you if it's not. I don't know. You didn't care. It's spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Oceanborn in the blue. I had to be rude because it's Dave, representing Dragon Kitesa Gaming. It is Hero.
Yeah, I feel like we've moved past the introductions now. Gumio's in the upper left. We're like a minute and a half into this game. Gumio already went for the engineering block. Hero shut it down with the probes, which is the ideal way to stop that if you can get the early scout on it.
True.
So, worked out well for Hero, I think, there. Still a slight delay on the Nexus, but he'll have it down in due time.
Yeah.
Gumio just going straight for a Marine expand, though. No muss, no fuss. He's got his own command center going down.
Yeah, an interesting play. He's probably going to go for a reactor. The beauty is now for Terran, this does open the door for so much different play styles. Like, the thing is, even pro players right now, I feel like they're going to be debated. They see a Cyclone. Forever we've had a Cyclone on a tech lab. What's a foul up that can happen, Chicken Man, that you couldn't have in the past is a Widowmine drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. It does make those kinds of things a lot easier.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the changes, very, very good. Maybe some things were overtuned and needed to be redone. That seemed to be the consensus. I didn't get to catch a lot of the patch tournament or a lot of people playing on the PTR, that kind of thing. So I'll be interested to see how the pro players deal with it. If we're forced to stick with this meta for a while, I have a feeling there will be some in-game solutions that maybe nobody's thought of yet or nobody's practiced yet. That's kind of how it always goes with the new patch. Something seems absurdly broken, and then maybe it is, but likely there's some solutions to it. Hero's just going to make 2 Adepts looking absurdly broken by killing every unit Gumio has for the time being. There is a Cyclone on the way out, though, so here's a time when, maybe that Cyclone is feeling pretty good for Gumio.
Yeah, it's going to be a little slower Cyclone, though, as one of the changes is
it's just he's a sluggish boy. He's chasing. He's been eating a few too many donuts, and then you go for a run, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just jiggling all over the place. Yeah, this is the reason I don't like running,
Sal actually had a funny point about the Cyclone earlier today, funnily enough. He goes, he's like, Hearthstone, hear me out, man. You're part of this stuff, and Hearthstone's a little sensitive and some stuff. He goes, I like everything about the Cyclone. He goes, but I kind of think they should change the model to the Goliath now. Have the animation for the lock-on be the missile on this. I go, he has kind of a point. He just goes, my only thing is, I know it's like it can create so many issues, but like, just hear me out. Like, this model sucks. I go, he's kind of right in a way. You know what I mean? Like, look at it right here. That would fit the Goliath. Yeah, the animation kind of sucks for it now at that speed. You know what I mean?
I guess so. I'm not familiar enough with the Goliath.
Fair enough.
But those Cyclones did do quite a good job helping Gumiho defend there.
Well, you heard it first, folks.
A few workers, but not much, huh?
Yeah, you did hear it from you first, Chicken Man. All right, you know what you should say to me then, Chicken Man? Like, I don't know, Dave. You're too old. That's before my time.
I mean, it's not incorrect, is it?
Nah. No, I mean, we're not that much different in age, but enough that it's pretty funny.
It's enough for me. It's enough for me. Heroes going into Blink Stalkers now. Gumio does have a nice push coming though.
This is the best and the worst stasis wards in the planet.
Yeah, I feel like Hero, I mean, if he had put him any closer, they would have been spotted. But this is nice, though. The triple Oracle diving in on the SCV line. And, I mean, this is... Gumiho is suddenly all in.
Yeah.
Completely all in. There's a third base for Hero. Oh, Gumiho can't let it distract him, but he's going for it. But this isn't enough damage, and now Hero's gonna have time to get like 3 shield batteries up before Gumiho actually hits. He's gonna stim forward. Super shield battery turned on at the safe one. Gumiho's starting to power through though. A lot of probes gonna start to go down. Is it enough damage? 24 SCVs died, but now 25 probes have died. Oh my god, is Gumiho actually doing it? He's gonna lift up the Cyclones and dive into the main base. There's just so few attacking units here. And the probes are going down. Hero did so much damage, but it feels like Gumiho's, he's done enough. Hero's down to 13 workers. Probe bodies are flying everywhere.
Oh my god.
I think Gumiho's done it. Hero cleaned this up, but he's just going to send it packing. The big thing is, Hero did keep the 3rd base alive, so he can stick it out a little bit longer. Oh, but the Oracle's chased a little too far.
Yeah, absolutely, Chicken Man. That was crazy. Hero might have done it. I have some other stuff going on, but more importantly, this is so close. This game is nuts. This game is absolutely nuts.
Gumiho been building SCVs behind this, though. I think if he had just let those go, maybe Hero has a chance. But Gumiho pulls it back, gets the win with some fancy-ass pickup micro, too. I love to see him utilizing the pickups with the new Cyclone. I feel like that's a really good combination that is going to feel incredibly strong.
Oh, absolutely. That was just really strong play.
That was the first time I've seen the Cyclone, the new Cyclone, really do something. I'm starting to see why people are calling it too strong. But on the other side of things,
yeah, there's a lot
maybe
more flex.
A couple of Adepts and a couple of Oracles shouldn't be able to just kill the Terran. It's a hard back and forth. Yeah, but Gumiho ends up holding on. The counterattack doing enough damage there. It looked a little dicey for him. I was worried he was just going to stick around and try to kill the 3rd base, but no, he was too smart for that. Stimmed into the natural.
Myself in his
won
Discord.
That one.
Oh, for sure.
Golden Aura.
Golden Aura.
I have not seen this one.
This one I have in a pre-TLMC tournament I did earlier on.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar. Is this an older TLMC map? Is this like...
Yeah, no, this is a pre-TLMC. You may have...
The name sounds very familiar. I'm wondering if I saw this one or cast this one at some point.
Yeah, you may have been... You may have... I can't remember, but I did some pre-TLMC stuff, like before Wardy's thing even. And I thought maybe you might have got some replays of it and done some shit, and we did some stuff, and like at that point it didn't. No. You know what I mean? I pretty sure you may have.
Honestly, it doesn't look familiar.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe
you watched it on Wardy's stuff. I don't know, after or mine. I don't know, but like the thing is this is definitely a different one, to say the least.
I'm excited to see it. I mean, there's so many new maps, right? 9 new maps.
Dude, I'm
just excited to see what we got on all of them. This is another mirrored symmetry map. That's so exciting.
I'll be honest, even if I did and it looks familiar and I know I did it, it's been so long, I can't remember. Well, it's you, dude. You go for it.
I got you. I was just waiting for you, It's giving you some time to chat. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Golden Aura, it is Dragon Kites's Hero.
And his opponent in the bottom right. Give it up for our red Terran player. He's been pulling it all off. Bring us a little bit of cheese in the not really cheese, a very cool play in the last game. Not out yet. It is Gumiho.
Yeah, some fun stuff out of Gumiho. That last game got kind of wild. Hero getting very aggressive and turned into not a base trade. It was like a who can kill the most workers trade.
Oh yeah, for sure. That one
turned out it was Gumiho.
Yeah, that was very topsy-turvy to say the least, Chicken Man. That was certainly a spicy one. I honestly, at the end of it, You called it. It got pretty linear after, but I think all the aggression Hero had took him away from the push that happened, you know? We saw his Achilles heel is he's so aggressive, as we usually say about Hero. When he gets that aggressive, it's what wins him games and what literally cost him the game, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're spot on. We've seen him push through with that aggression and win games he shouldn't have, but we've seen the exact opposite of that as well. Now, Gumio's playing it safe, putting the CC on the high ground, and I think this is a good choice. Hero's already sending his Zealot across the map, but Zealot's not going to be able to get that much done because Gumio's got his units all up on the high ground.
Yeah, he is going reactor first. He does have the one Marine. Even makes a difference against that Zealot, though, when you goes a Marine before reactor. It's not like so greedy it's a reactor first, you know what I mean? Like, if you high ground it, you still hold, but I think that literally puts a stop in Hero's play.
Well, I mean, he's
Totally.
hiding the Zealot for now. He's waiting for the Adept before he starts pushing up, and the thing is, the Adept can actually keep this Marine away. And then the Stalker's on the way across the map as well.
But 3 Marines and a Hellion.
Yeah, the Hellion popping out is going to help out quite a bit. Hero will still be able to hold the low ground for a little while and kind of poke at the depots maybe.
Well, Chicken Man,
But I
let's
think
talk
Gumio
about-
should be fine.
Yeah, let's talk about one thing here, though. What's cool is you have the Cyclone is immediately built. So though it's not as fast, though the damage point, the armor, everything, it's been totally changed. It's not as strong in terms of, it's not as tanky. Not to say that Cyclones were ever truly tanky. It's the fact that he has it and he can now, it's strong though, in terms of attack. Look at this thing. It's immediately out, it's cheaper, but look at how good it is. And hold it, like, even if he lost it though, it wouldn't be the end of the game. It wouldn't be that consequential. It's been
Well, yeah, and I mean, it is.
Oh,
it
look
is
at this
strong.
build. This is
Yeah,
really
this is-
screwy.
This is a nice build from Gumio. He's got a little drop to follow it up, push across the map. It's a good counter to the aggression from Hero. The Cyclone's feeling pretty strong. I mean, when it pops out and it's Big Daddy on the field. Oh, look at this Stalker from Hero, though, going to spot this drop coming. And he's going to be able to kind of poke at this.
Oh yeah, but look what's getting researched. It's a Raven and the Raven interference matrix upgrade.
There you go.
It looks kind of like Pop Rocks or something.
Yeah, it's an interesting little icon. That's kind of funny. What's it called? I don't remember what this one is called.
I'll be
Be
honest,
interested to see it pop up.
I have no fucking clue. It's called
It's called Interference Matrix.
Need to Know. It's on a
Yeah.
need to know basis, like
We'll
everything
figure it
about
out
this
about
bad. What the Hellion getting
5 seconds. Stalker's trying to move up. There it is. It's just called Interference Matrix. That's hilarious.
Well,
That's
yeah,
pretty funny.
they have the.
We're gonna try to pick
That's an
off a
easy
couple
one.
units. I feel like the Blink Stalkers can stick around a little bit longer against this Cyclone, but
Like it or
Yeah,
want
not
it, that's the most intuitive patch change. They did, heaven forbid, you research the ability, and it's called the name.
there you go. Now Hero's got 4 gateways, and he does not have a third base. So Gumio has to be playing very defensively here. He does have that Interference Matrix. Maybe he could use it on the Prism, but so far it's not really helping him all that much. Oh, the tank and the Cyclone's on the low ground. He's going to drop a couple of auto turrets instead. With the Cyclone's getting targeted down, these auto turrets doing a decent amount of damage to the Stalker army. Stalkers will have to get pushed away, but they're going to kill a lot of these high-value units. The Cyclones, and it looks like one of the Ravens is going to go down as well.
Well, Chicken Man, going through this fight, I have to assess something. So with these changes, all right, we got a big fight going on. I know I've been bad at this, but at the same time, it's looking rough for Gumiho, but I think he has a chance to hold on. These changes are making more and more sense because the Raven's still 150, which was a change in the previous patch. I think this is all adding together. To me, some of this, when I really think about this, is making sense and how it adds up. But I do see that you know, obviously there's drastic changes in 3 matchups per race in each of the changes. You know what I mean? But Terran I'm seeing some huge difference in Terran.
I'm excited to see it moving forward. You know, I don't have a great grasp on it just yet. I think it's complicated with the new maps as well. A lot of players are going to play more standard before they start trying out kind of funky strategies and things. You know, they want to get used to the maps before they're also necessarily changing all their strategies. And right now, I mean, you know, this is kind of the classic TVP matchup. We got the Blink Stalkers against the Bio Tank. Hero finding a little bit of damage now, killing some SCVs in the back line, just trading with the Bio as his third base comes up.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say anything's OP or any of that. Totally, like, it's just it's so different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a spider sense thing. I have a little bit of stuff I'd get into more, but that being said, as we get into this more, I think I had a little bit more time, more playing on it and stuff. But seeing this, I haven't been able to grasp it totally, but seeing this has solidified a few things for me. What seems OP really, I'm seeing like room for Protoss and Terran. It's crazy. It's so weird. It's hard to calculate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
it really
it's
is.
Tough. You know,
it really is.
Again, I just want to keep watching and see what we got here. So far, Gumio has done a pretty solid job defending. And now he's got a strong push follow-up. I mean, he's got a lot of stim bio. He still has a full energy, almost full energy Raven. He's got 1 tank, and as much as Hero's trying to pick off this other one, I don't think he's going to be able to. Hero's waiting at the front. He's got some Zealots. He's got an Archon. These are charge lots, so Gumio's got to be a little bit careful, but this army of Hero does not feel super beefy just yet. Oh, he is going to pick off a tank. The tanks are caught in the front. An Archon and an Immortal get interference matrix before that Raven goes down. Gumio's going to chase this away. Hero tries to save the Archon, doesn't quite get it. The Immortal does get out of there. Oh, but Gumio's going for it. The boys are coming. What is happening right now? This is kind of wild. The SCVs are there way before the bio, though. They're all on their own. Where are they going? What are they doing?
What's going on in the base trade, chicken man?
Why didn't Hero recall? He was like, screw it, we're going for it. Gumio's going to try to hold from the high ground, but he needs to pull more SCVs. He's got some units up here. It looks like Hero's going to push through. Gumio is killing the third right now, but Hero is already in the base, and I feel like this is a big win for Hero.
Yeah, Hero's losing his third, but Hero's going in the main. He's got chiseling everywhere with all these units. Army supply in favor of Gumio, although I wouldn't count this out in either way, chicken man, myself. But the shield battery, the Immortal, the recall's available. Oh, the recall's not available. You're right.
Yeah, the no recall. I don't know. Was it used on something? I missed it earlier.
Yeah,
Gumio sending some reinforcements across the map, and now it's just floating building time. Gumio's trying to get whatever he can across the map. Hero. I feel like this is very good for Gumio. Yeah, he's killing the base now, and of course he can keep a lot of his buildings alive. Hero's taking the lower left-hand corner, which is a gold base. I didn't even realize that.
Oh yeah,
so he's gonna grab that base. Oh, this is getting really spicy. Gumio's got his SCVs with him, ready to fight. He is ready to fight with those boys.
Yeah, this is, to be honest, looking at the tech, you got charge, you got blink. We have no upgrades, stem combat shields, army supplies slightly in favor of Gumio, but we got Archons, we got charge lots, we got an Immortal, a Sentry, we got some probes, we have workers for, I don't know, but the Blink Stalkers are getting a lot of picks on things. A lot of this tech is, or the tech structures of Gumio are gonna go down, chicken man. This is actually kind of tough to call. I mean, I think
we might have a fight here, though. Hero is moving out to meet this army. He feels like he can take the fight. The supplies are like dead even. But again, Gumio's bringing the boys, which means these charge lots won't be quite as strong. They're going to charge right onto the SCVs, theoretically. Hero's just trying to pick off some units, but I think we're getting ready for the fight.
Well, what's going to be good is, honestly, is this force field potential. too. And Hero, if anybody can micro well, high ground advantage is nice, but there's a photon cannon. That was such a smart move to build a photon cannon right here.
It was the only thing he could build. Gumio's going for it, though. He's trying to dive on top of it. The SCV's going down. Gumio doesn't care about that, though. He's winning the army supply. I think Gumio's got this. Hero doesn't have enough. The Guardian Shield wasn't good enough, even with its buff. It lasts a tiny bit longer. Hero's down to the last few Stalkers. But this is his base. This is it. He's got one pylon on the top of the map.
Chicken
The
Man.
Stalkers can't do it. Gumio bringing us to a game 5.
Chicken Man, I hate to say it, but there was shrinkage. Significant shrinkage. You're not a Seinfeld guy. But oh my god. Hero had so many probes. He threw them all away. He wasn't paying attention.
He did indeed.
He took a trip to the pool. He wasn't prepared. And then he got walked in on when he was changing.
I mean, you know what? The Cyclone was a pretty big deal in that. The early game, those Cyclones did a really good job for Gumiho helping to defend. From that, he was able to build enough of an army to push across the map. I really felt so weird, though. Hero saw that push coming. He saw the SCVs coming across the map. I think he could have turned around and gone home, and I feel like that might have been the better choice there. I don't know. It's a hard choice to make, but he went for the base trade. Hupsai, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. We're currently watching new patch, new maps. Gumiho, I don't know, man. He's making Terran look pretty good today.
And that being said, Hup, thank you too. Guys, I'm going to ruin my vids because Chicken Man's been doing it. Hold on. We're already in it, so guys, make sure you give him a follow. We're getting into this game. I'm gonna raid you too. We're gonna end it. No need for a thanks. We're gonna carry on.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. You just ruining your own VOD. Nobody's gonna get to watch Game 5 on your channel. You gotta watch it on